Hey, how's it
Hey,
going,
Chad.
guys?
How are
Uh,
you?
And
how's it going? Yeah, I had a rough
that
time.
movie,
Oh my gosh. Oh, go
when that
ahead.
movie was out, I opted when those movies were out, the original TMNT movies were out. I opted to go watch Howard the Duck instead.
That's
Why, dude?
oh,
And
Wait,
I
no,
enjoyed Howard the Duck.
Hold on,
So,
time. That's not even
Ninja Bill,
possible.
that kind of like
Howard the Duck came out in like the mid '80s. Like TMNT came out like what?
1990, the first movie came out.
Yeah, Howard the Duck
yeah.
didn't come out until like '80 something. And I
Yeah,
remember
yeah.
that suffering.
point being is, I have never watched even one of those films. Not one of them.
but that kind of just sounds like blind hatred without even like seeing the material, without seeing the material, sir.
No,
so I'll just say
I just. Well, you should have guessed. By the way, I didn't know who Krang was. I just don't. I don't know the lore.
Yeah.
Frank's not in the movies.
See, I don't know. I don't know this.
I get what he's saying though. I get what he's
He's in the
saying.
Michael
Like
Bay movie. He's in the Michael
him
Bay
not seeing
movie.
comics, like me not seeing a lot of the animes that are out there. It's like it's like trying to drill me on Gundam. I'm like,
I
dang.
take that back. There is one thing TMNT I have seen, and that is the TMNT versus Batman.
That is good.
Oh yeah, that's
That's
the
a good one.
crossover
I've seen
film.
that.
All right.
Yeah.
But so, Bill, I will just say, watch the 1990 movie.
Nah.
It's very dark. Like, I
Mhm.
mean, it's darker because it's based on the original comics, not so much on the '87 cartoon.
Mhm.
And it's really enjoyable. It's actually made by Golden Harvest, who their whole thing was martial arts movies.
Oh, yeah, there's still martial art movies. They're big in Asia. Yep.
Like all three.
Corey Feldman was in it too, man. Corey Feldman.
Yeah, and I
that's
would
when I
add-
actually have to skip it.
I've had
Oh man, but the tone and the cinematography and the lighting, it looks so good. And the scene with like Raphael and Casey Jones is just classic.
Yes.
And another great thing is that the turtle costumes, like all the creature effects, were done by the Jim Henson Company.
Yep.
Yeah.
So they were
And the choreography.
I knew that much. Yep.
I'm sorry, the martial arts choreography in there was just freaking amazing. They still have in Kung Fu Magazine. They're actually, I think, one of the Turtles fights was probably deemed one of the best fight scenes in the whole entire and that genre in that time. You know,
yeah.
it's amazing. Like
Just to
you
move
need- you
around in
really
those
need to see it.
suits. I mean, just to move around in those suits alone, were just like crazy. The OG TMNT movies were, they were. I mean,
I don't know how popular an opinion this is, but I actually prefer watching the 2007 CGI Turtles movie over the 2 live action ones that they made.
I don't see anything wrong with that. I mean,
That one was good. The 07 CGI movie. Essentially, it was the 4th movie. Like it took
Yeah.
place in the same universe as
Yeah.
the first
The
3.
3 live action films, yeah.
But that CGI
Oh.
movie was excellent. Like I really
It was.
love that movie a lot. Like it's just really good. But
Ninja Bill
Right.
reviews. Do you hate all reptiles or just do you also hate
Oh,
amphibians?
gee.
No, it's got nothing to do with hate. It's just it's got everything to do with interest. I was just in the
but you're
brand.
interested in being ninja.
Yeah.
It's got nothing to do with it either. It's just the brand never.
You're gonna take another shot. You're gonna need that one. After
Well,
that,
the whole main shtick with the Ninja Turtle franchise is irony. I'm sorry to say that, but that's what it all boils down to because you've got the joke. The reason why the comics were created is because you've got the physically slowest moving animal being what is quote unquote the fastest moving human being known to exist. You got turtles who are ninjas.
work for Bugs Bunny.
Yeah, true.
Awesome.
Well, that's the
Nicely
thing.
put.
This is true.
TMNT started out as it was poking fun at comics at the time. It was poking fun at Frank Miller's run on Daredevil. It was poking fun at Teen Titans. It was done tongue in cheek, and then it started. People were constantly having to reprint the books, and it's like, you know what? What if we do a cartoon? What if we sell toys? And it just all took off.
Yeah, there was.
I got a funny.
table
I got a funny
project, you know?
story. When I was in what was it, 9th, 10th grade, high school, and art class was my major. And in my sketchbook, every week we had to turn in like 10 or 15 drawings.
And when one of my friends brought the original Mirage comic, to school, that was my first experience with it. And when I turned to the page where the splash page where like Leonardo was like flying in the air with his sword and he's like cutting Shredder's head off, there's just that line through like Shredder's neck or whatever. And the black ink spraying everywhere, and I was like, dude, this is the dopest picture I've seen in a long time in a comic. And so I filled my sketchbook with Turtles drawings, and then my art teacher, she scolded me for it, and she put me in the penalty box, and so I had to sit back in the penalty box away from my best friend because I was drawing turtles in my thing. And the funny thing about it was that my brother, who's 10 years older than me, he went to the same high school, and his friend, Adam Gramenden, he was also an artist, and he used to bring his sketchbook over to my house, and he would draw Conan in it, and like Frazetta Conans in pencil, and they blew my mind. And he also had Miss Vogler, the same teacher, and she also put him in the penalty box for drawing Conan drawings in there, so we both got put in the penalty box for drawing mature content. And
you know what? All I gotta say is that one kid on TikTok was right when he said it perfectly like this.
I like turtles.
I like turtles.
I like turtles.
Happy accident. Let me tell you something. You and I should be friends because, like, I was actually drawing Ninja Turtles when I was a kid. When I was actually back in high school and everything like that, and like just really just loving everything about them. So, like, even my sketchbooks and all of my notebooks. Math notebooks, everything was actually filled up with Ninja Turtles for a long time, actually, before I actually started getting back into like human bodies and everything like that,
Yeah, I'll show you it's in, I forget what, it's probably my Super 7 Turtles video or something I did when we was skateboards and shit, but I have sorry for the cuss, but I have it's on my Instagram. I think I'll link it to you. But I did like when Liefeld and McFarlane were big, and you're trying to draw like them a little bit, it's just what you do. And I did this awesome Raphael, and he's all like buffed, and it's in like McFarlane / Liefeld style. And it was right at the turning point when I was having a breakthrough with my art, and it was maturing and evolving. And it's one of my favorite illustrations. It's a big, giant buff turtle. I'll show it to you.
Nice.
It's pretty cool.
And to everybody in the chat,
my boy.
See, everybody in the chat is that we are now being simulcast in 4 different time zones. We have East Coast. Ninja is Central. Op the Nation is in Mountain, and I believe Happy and TF are in Pacific. So we got all 4 time zones covered.
Nice.
Continental live stream. Nice.
Yep. Belushi's got in here.
We need to give Mr. Megatronus a pause for nationwide live stream.
Your story, right?
Yeah, we get Belushis in because we get Belushis in that. Now we cover the pond.
Yeah,
awesome.
I'm serious. We'll cover across the pond.
Come on in.
Join the show. Ultra Megatronus will be joining not this weekend, but next weekend on Saturday. We'll be joining those of us across the pond. Well, me and him will be joining those across the pond. And for a show, I suggest everybody come check it out on Ugly Wretch's channel. That's the channel's name, Ugly Wretch. It'll be about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hour stream. Maybe we never really run that long, but Belushis, Phoenix, Ugly Wretch, and myself are in the show, and Ultra Megatronus will be joining us. They wanted to have him, and he is accepted, and it'll be a lot of fun. So make sure you come check us out. We do a bi-weekly show. And it's basically a Transformers show, but we talk about a lot of other things too. It's a great show.
I gotta do it. I gotta do it. I gotta put it up there. That's a lot of basics. I agree. That's a lot of basics, and yeah, I'm waiting for Belushi to say that's what she said because he usually comes in around that time and says that part. Yeah, where is Belushi? Belushi, you still here?
He was in the chat.
I saw him in the chat.
Yeah, I think he hasn't been. He's been gone for a while.
Polly, I know there's been a lot of lag. Oh wait, I think he might have said he had
Well,
to step
for
away.
him, it's probably about 3 in the morning, so 2,
Yeah.
3 in the
Yeah,
morning.
but
for
he
him.
never sleeps when we're on.
So,
Yeah, I mean that's the one thing I love Belushis. I mean, like he comes in and it's like, my God, get some sleep, man. But he hangs out and it's such an awesome time. And then every time Ghostmax is on, he has to whip out Alf.
Yes, I was about to say maybe it's Alf that's missing.
It's not the same Belushis and Alf in the same stream. And that's the one thing like the crew here definitely we're all about the 80s stuff as well. Oh, hold on. Zooming in. And I'm going to keep this. If you want to explain that story, I'm going to go give me some water. I'll be right back.
I'm gonna whip out the Pink Ranger in every stream then, because I'm the Pink Ranger. But since we allowed to Transformer fans here, there's my G1 Huff. That's my boy right there. This is my first game.
That's nice.
Nice. We were talking about you were talking about artists earlier, and one of my favorite comic book artists of all time is Frenzetta, because I love the Conan. His Conan artwork is still to date the best Conan artwork. And I had a friend of mine. Now, mind you, I'm an old guy. I'm in my, I'm 54. One of the oldest guys doing this.
You're not that old, ARP.
And one of my friends from back in school actually became an understudy to him, and amazing stories that he shared with me about that. So, I he used to draw in school too, and that's how they found him. And yeah, it's great stuff. Frenzetta, oh man.
My brother had in my brother's bedroom. I never forget, because they always told me when I was older I'd get my brother's room, and on his back wall, and you could see it from the end of the hall. You just look down the hall, and he had 3 Frazetta prints, fully framed. He had the Death Dealer on a horse. He had that classic Molly Hatchet one where the dude's coming through with the axe. And then I think there was another one with a dude like this with the wings on it, the wings on the helmet, I think, or something. And he gave all 3 of them to me, and I still have them. They're in my storage unit and stuff. But yeah, Frazetta and He-Man was what inspired me to become an artist and learn anatomy and all those muscles and everything. And I was just drawing the shit out of it when I was a kid, and that got me into comic books. I drew the Mortal Kombat 2 comic book, and long story short, that's how I got to Chicago Comic-Con doing art, and then I got hooked up with video games doing a concept art for video games, and then I learned game design, and then I ended up making a career change into video games, and I regret it every day that I live. I should have stayed an artist.
Here's a question, because I've heard it from Ninja, I've heard it from Happy, I've heard it from Norbs, I know Ghostmax, and I used to myself back in the day. Like, there's got to be nobody in this group that cannot anybody in this group cannot tell me they have not sat down and just fantasized and drew any kind of 80s or 90s cartoon during their school years. Everybody in this group would have had a moment of sitting down and be like, yeah, I'm drawing Prime, or I'm drawing Turtles, or I'm drawing Mask, anything, because 80s and 90s genre, I'm more the 80s and everything else. I know 90s, a lot of people got the sentimental heart for that one, but I've always felt like the 80s dominated the whole thing. Go ahead, Tia.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, you said everyone here must have done it. I did not.
You never you never doodled or drew or anything on the side?
When I was a kid, no.
But later on, did you?
I would kind of agree, but also disagree, because I'm a child of the 70s, and high fantasy and science fiction art was rich. It was rich in American culture. It was rich. It was everywhere. You'd find it on the side of cars and vans and trucks and buildings and comics. And you remember those old 70s vans, they'd have the plush interiors, but they'd have this artwork on the side of these vans. It was just out of this world, crazy, insane, artwork on the side of these vans, and yeah, I mean, yes, we didn't have the cartoons, but we had, comics, and it was, I would say the 70s for art, it was probably, I think, on par with the 80s.
I've got to ask
But
you
of
because
And
he
of course,
looks
there's the
like,
white
you
elephant.
look like
of the
you're in.
70s
All right. So last like on Thursday we had John not John, I'm sorry, Mike with Darth Ravage driving into his driveway and driving, and it looked like something out of a horror flick. Like it was like something out of Unsolved Mysteries. So I gotta ask you what's going on with you over there. You're doing a lot of walking.
So yeah, I'm just going for a nice walk. My friend lives in a trailer park or mobile trailer park kind of. And it's always awesome when you see one of these signs. And it even and here's the kicker. It says warning: no street parking anytime. Towing fees regulated by blah blah blah. Tow.utah.gov.
Sounds like one of those crappy HOAs.
Yeah, I
And
know
guess
what
what?
you mean.
Don't tell me somebody parked on the side of the street.
Can I zoom in?
Yep.
No, I can't.
There it is, right there.
Here, let me run up to
How
it.
fast are they?
I will say this much, man. Like my stream, we
And
show
by the way,
everything.
By the way, I don't think first time meeting Happy. I don't think he's ever even seen my truck.
No, I don't think he has. So we're gonna keep this zoomed in. If anybody in the chat, if you've never seen Up the Nation's truck, you got to see this. And you're gonna take this.
I've never seen it.
Yes,
You've
I'm
never
sure.
seen this truck? All right, John. Center stage is on you.
Wait, go back to the back. Go back to the back. I want to see it from the back for a second. Because look at that.
Nice. Yeah.
Oh,
and he's had that
out of breath.
repaired too. So nice. Good
Yeah,
stuff.
they got repaired.
Nice.
Yeah.
I actually recorded a 40-minute video earlier today. Me walking on the trail. I'll have to release it later.
That's rad.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
The cab.
That is not rad though.
Yeah, that's custom bird poop.
Yep.
Oh, I don't think you guys ever seen this before.
Nice.
Nice. That's very good.
Nice.
I like that.
Oh yeah.
I need to get into shape. Holy cow. I'm good though.
That's really cool.
Mhm.
What to say to
He needs to wash.
You actually really went in on your car.
In your defense, you live in Utah. It's a dusty state, so we'll give you that. But you got to do something about that bird poop.
Right? Because I think bird poop is actually acidic, so I can't leave it on the wrap too long.
Okay, till all are one nation. That's awesome.
So,
wait.
optimization.
Oh,
Hold on a
optimization.
second. So
Okay, yeah.
hold on. Is the design? Hold on, John. Go back for a second to that. To the bot. Is that different from the other side?
Yes.
I was saying to myself, like, wait, something's different. So that's one bot, but then you go to the. But that one's different.
That's cool.
That is cool. Usually people keep it uniform, but like the first time I've ever seen it different. Yep, and Just Promotion just said, "Oh dang, truck is about that life, TF life."
Nice.
Yeah, that should be a Hasbro Pulse exclusive.
Yep, posting that one right there. And you're gonna drive this all the way from Utah to Baltimore.
Yes.
Anybody else going to TFCon Baltimore? Because if you are, you're going to get the opportunity to sit and get a picture with this truck.
I've never been to a TF con, man. I haven't been to a cool con in a long time, and I need to go next year. I really need to make that happen. And
I
meet a
haven't
lot
been
of y'all.
to any convention.
I haven't been. This will be my first one coming up.
No, same here. I haven't been to a TFCon actually.
And I can just sit up here and
and charge your phone at the same time.
pretty
Aim the
much.
laser
Actually, I
turret.
could.
And Optimation streaming live from location.
Yep.
I actually put there's a outlet right there.
Nice.
I'm waiting for that to transform too. I'm like, we got to make that happen.
Right. I actually have a video of him transforming.
Get out of here.
Yeah, I think
I
you
did.
shared it with us once.
You got to. All right, so definitely we got to find out. And you can find out on what, John?
Optination Reviews YouTube channel. I actually need to upload it as a short. I haven't done that yet.
Yeah.
And of all things, it's a Decepticon.
Yeah. I had a,
The bird group counts as parts for me.
I had a Mitsubishi GST Eclipse twin turbo, like around 2000.
Oh, hey, yeah. Let me show you guys something.
And I had an Autobot
one
on
quick
it.
thing.
Yeah.
Let me switch back over. All right. I'm going to show you guys one more thing.
Oh wait! Go back for a second because I want to show off those seats of yours.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
love those headrests.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
I love that.
Yep.
I still need to get one for this side.
Oh wow, yeah, you do.
You should get the
That's
passenger
so
one.
much better than me.
Make the passenger cover a Decepticon. That way you have both.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, my car does.
Oh,
I
don't
actually
tell
have
me
an
the
Autobot
engine
and
block
Decepticon
transforms
symbol on
into a
mine.
blaster. Yay!
Or shopping cart.
Oh no.
Yeah, as you guys can tell, like Martin said, definitely a dusty state.
Oh,
God
yeah.
damn! Wow.
This is a 2.7 liter 4-in-line turbo.
Cool.
That's the Power Master section of your
The
truck,
Power
right?
Master.
Yeah, pretty much. Yes, this is the air filter right there, but
Your truck has everything. It's got the parts warmer. It's got the Power Masters. I mean, what's next?
Yeah.
Where's the headmaster?
right.
If he goes to the back of that truck and I see, if he go to the back of that truck and I see balls hanging from a freaking trailer hitch, I'm going to be very upset.
Don't worry, I don't
Oh
have
no, don't be one of those people.
no, I don't have that. Just a regular tow hitch.
I was kind of hoping that those don't exist anymore.
No, they do.
Unfortunately,
They do.
And I also
Those
have the
people got a little
Autobot
bit
symbol on
further
the
with, like,
gas
having
cap.
actual
Wait, I
balls
do-
for
Oh,
that.
and this is even a capless gas cap.
Oh, neat.
Ah.
Yeah, I like the fact that that is like that.
So
And what's
anyway, but
oh
One
God!
tank for
Don't
two,
curse
I
that
forgot.
truck. Don't curse that truck.
Oh,
Does that Chevy turn green? No, hell no,
no,
hell,
hell no.
hell,
God.
hell, no.
And let me switch my camera back to settings.
No, it's, yeah. I can if it
And
was
also because I have a wrap on it, I always have to go to self-service car washes. I can no longer go to automated car washes, but for me that's fine because I get to control like how much soap I put on and everything. So
Yeah, it's better that way, I think.
man, I'm like sweating like crazy, and I just realized I don't have my freaking fan on.
I mean, heck, I'm sweating too. So
It's like, and I'm looking directly. It's like, oh, he's got his fan on, and
it is currently 92 degrees here.
Ooh,
Ooh.
I'm sorry, dude.
so, where I
I
live
think so.
Believe it or not,
this week, but a cold front moved in yesterday, so it's been a mild 69 degrees here.
Oh, that's nice.
the West Coast has been
See,
getting
that's
some
why I
crazy
in
weather.
California.
Yeah.
But like when we were having our heat wave, Matt, I kid you not, John was saying that it's like only 68 degrees with possibility of rain. We're getting 90-degree weather.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Ultra HD.
Oh yeah, that's the
That's
Blu-ray.
right,
yeah.
Right. You just got it? I've seen the advertisements. Yep. Cool.
The live streams. Only the best when we're doing live streams.
Yep.
Oh, wait, hold on. You guys had a tornado
Oh,
watch.
damn.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, we actually had that
Tornado
last week.
watch. Oh.
Yeah.
Well, it was
If I
crazy.
remember right, Anthony's in Ohio, which has a lot of tornadoes.
Well, a couple of years
Wait.
back, we had a tornado. In fact, it was like close to Ghost Max area. So they had this oak tree, and the thing had to be about over 100 years old, and it was about maybe 2 or 3 feet wide. All I know is the wind gust that came that year ripped the tree right out of the ground. And
Wow.
it was insane.
Well, you know what's the problem here in Brooklyn? Everything is so dry. It's been windy the last couple of days, and there are branches that have fallen down. Even a RAV4 was smashed, and for some reason it's parked backwards right now, but I don't know why. But yeah, it's been terrible. All the trees have been falling down.
It's been- so I don't know if you guys have seen on the YouTube channels and all that stuff. If you guys all follow NyHunter, he's been lately posting videos of his bike rides around Brooklyn. And that's
yeah,
really?
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm actually
I've actually
debating.
seen them. They're pretty cool.
yeah, let me guys.
I was wondering if that's a good thing or not. So like
it's a good thing.
I've been enjoying it, but yeah. So
As
I
long as, like-
got a new electric bike and I've been riding that around.
So-
Fido is how I say it, Fido D3, and yeah, just taking some good video of the area. I got a cloudy one today that I'm in the middle of editing, and then hopefully that would be a good one. Yeah, but it's fun.
In
It's
fact,
fun.
And he just posted a game video as well.
Oh
Make sure you
yeah,
guys
thanks
go check
Ninja
that out.
Yeah, he did. I saw that. That was pretty cool too. In fact,
go ahead.
In fact, Ken, that's actually your bike videos. That's actually what made me do this trail video that I did today.
Awesome.
And
I want to see that.
The trail video is actually a bike park that I'm at. And so I actually mentioned you in that video. I'm like, hey, if you're ever in this area again, bring your electric bike. This would be a good park.
Oh yeah, I will. Oh man, I want to take this thing everywhere. Actually, I take that back. By next year, I think I want to buy a second bike from this company that's bigger and goes farther, and then I'll take that everywhere. But right now, this is really good. It's like a city bike.
I got to do this to Anthony because he
cool.
just put in tornado suck and blow. No, they don't. They got to have that little huck.
Oh no.
Yeah, I know.
I was actually thinking about doing one of those jokes earlier, and I was just like, should I? No,
I took the hit for that one. I'm not even going to shame that one. I'm damn proud of that one. If I had it my way, I would have put the freaking video up of that girl instead, but I still trying to figure out how to do that video segment on this. But yeah, I mean, these guys have been having tornadoes and everything else and earthquakes. I didn't feel that earthquake. I know what you're talking about, though. Yep, I forgot that line. I forgot that line. Spit on that thing.
Yeah.
That girl, and they found her in a bar, and it's like, my God, this girl's popular she's going to make her money. Just for spitting. I guess it does pay to spit instead of swallow.
I'm sorry, if she didn't get like a publicist and an agent and everything like that right after she did that, I don't know what she's doing with her life, you know?
Well, also, like I said, they caught her at a bar, so she was bartending. So I was like, okay.
I've been doing that shit for free, man. I'm like late to the party. I should have.
Oh, sorry, Ghost. I forgot to, because I see you holding something up.
Yep.
And like I said, I try to get everybody an opportunity to get their stuff in the.
Right, so I showed you the steel book for the new movie Frozen Empire. This has the first three movies: Ghostbusters,
Oh, that's
Ghostbusters
great.
2, and
Nice.
Ghostbusters Afterlife.
Wow.
Now you know in about 2 weeks they're going to come out with that 5-pack.
Oh yes, it's a trap.
That's
I
cool.
love it. Oh, I love it.
That's great.
Oh, that is cool.
And I dig that a lot.
Oh, that's
And
awesome.
it's got a whole bunch of special features for all the
William.
movies.
Mhm.
Like
Not
it's
yet. Anthony. We haven't got an Ultra Megatronus After Dark, but you know what? It's always Ultra Megatronus After Dark. It's dark out here right now.
The more time zones you're in, Ultra Megatronus. Oh no.
Oh, that's beautiful.
The original.
I remember we were running around with our Ghostbusters shirts on when we were kids. Everybody had one.
Yep, it's that and
We all had
Batman, right?
E.T. and New
Nice.
Oh, wow, I didn't know this.
Huh.
Big
I didn't see
tornado
this.
was the scariest thing I've experienced. My school was damaged, so we got. Oh wow.
Well,
Yeah, no, I mean, I feel for you, Anthony. Like when I was in Texas,
Oh, that's cool.
nice. Oh, those are cute.
Ghostbusters Afterlife.
when I was in Texas, there was a tornado that touched down, and I was stuck in a women's bathroom. Thankfully, there was a woman there that was so scared that she like grabbed
She
on me.
didn't
I'm like,
kick you
"Thank you, God." No. Well, here's the best part. Everybody else, because I was in the military at the time, everybody else was guys. The one girl chose me to freaking like, please just hold me. I'm like, you okay?
Nice.
All sorts of special features, like including including the TV versions of Ghostbusters and Ghostbusters 2. So where they had to change dialogue and everything.
Wow.
and a book of the making of Ghostbusters.
Oh man, it's got everything.
So it
So
shows
Ghostbusters,
Wow.
Ghostbusters, when are you gonna stop hating Ghostbusters as much as you do?
Alright, so that shows.
Oh man.
all-
Oh yes,
all four-
Vigo. I love it.
It's
You
Vigo.
were like flies to him.
You're the fucking flies to it. Close him down, please. So I've got all 4 Ghostbusters movies and the 2016 remake.
Cool. And you also have. Do you have anything from the real Ghostbusters? I forgot if you mentioned.
I never got the DVDs, but I did get a hold of them a different way.
Cool. We can leave it there.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Because
yeah,
I
that's a
wasn't gonna-
collection that I would look for too. Oh man.
I just got laugh because when they did the King Charles picture, I don't know if anybody's ever seen it. When
Yeah.
the artist did the King Charles thing, they just busted on that, and then they just started doing the Ghostbusters 2 clip with Bill Murray taking the
Oh,
picture.
you're talking about that one.
Yeah, and it's him in all in red, and like Murray's just like saying, work with me, that kind of thing. I
that's great.
was like, you couldn't have picked a better.
Destroy me. I've
The answer to
worked better.
the answer to the call.
Answer the Call denialism is on this live stream as well. Like, okay, Answer the Call is not a bad movie. It's just not
Not that good.
great.
Wait, where's the answer to the call?
Oh, hey, what's going on, DJ? Holla.
Oh, this guy. Yes, another
What's
New
going on,
Yorker
man?
here. How
Welcome
are
to the
you?
show.
The 2016 remake is they call Answer the Call. Like it's funny, but it's not Ghostbusters funny. It's basically it's Bridesmaids with proton packs.
Pretty
Yeah,
much.
I will say, and Martin,
I agree.
will me on this. Like the real stars of this movie were Kate McKinnon and Leslie Jones.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
No
Yep.
way. What's his name? The dude. Lord Dementis.
I did like Chris whatever
him
Thor.
chicken.
Chris Helmsworth
Yeah.
Thor. I did appreciate him being the complete polar opposite of Janine.
Yeah.
Because Janine hates her job. She's a woman. She hates the job, but she's really good at it. His character is a man, loves the job, but is terrible at it.
And completely vapid. Like, not like Janine. Janine was like, so it's like smart as a whip and everything like that. This guy was just like,
Oh yeah, that's right.
Bubble-headed,
Janine is immensely intelligent, and Chris Helmsworth character is an idiot. Yeah. Like
What did you guys think of the Frozen Empire and Afterlife? Are you down with the new direction?
Oh
I
yeah.
haven't seen
I love
Afterlife yet, so I haven't seen either one yet or anything. So I'm probably going to check out Afterlife tonight because I'm going to see if it's actually good for my 4-year-old nephew to actually check it out and everything. So
it's
It is.
it's a new generation of Ghostbusters, and that's what we needed to see. Like I'm going to say, like back in like the mid 2000s or the mid 2010s,
right.
because there almost was a Ghostbusters 4 because of the success of the game, the 2009 game, but Harold Ramis got sick and it derailed the entire plan. Like it almost happened. Like even Bill Murray's like, yeah, let's do this shit, and then Harold Ramis got sick.
Yeah, I saw
Toy
Frozen
Games.
Empire in the theater by
Hey,
myself,
Toy Games,
and I
what's
was
up,
like,
man? Toy Games is Martin and I know Toy
Oh,
Games. He's
what's
in
up,
our area.
James?
Yeah,
What's up, James?
this Frozen Empire was great. It's like a real Ghostbusters episode. Yeah, and that's where they drew inspiration from it for the movie. And yeah, it was just beautiful.
Dying to see
I
that
like
movie.
the thing I liked about Frozen Empire was when I saw it. I was the only person in the theater, just like with Furiosa. I saw Furiosa 2 times by myself in the theater. I can't believe nobody's going to the movies these days where I live. And anyway, but Frozen Empire inspired me like enough to like, you know how you lay down and you make yourself go to sleep and you like daydream and you're like, okay, what would I do? They just gave me the keys to like Ghostbusters 3, like the third part of this trilogy. What would I do? And it more than Afterlife inspired me to like, spend time actually thinking about what I would do for the next one.
What's going on,
And
Toy
where I
Games?
would take it. Yeah, it was thought provoking in that way for me. It was like, okay, I like where they're going. I want another one, and here's what I would do with it. But I'm interested to see what they do with it. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Ken, to answer your question, if you got his link, the pictures on the chat that we had before. So if you want to share with them, and they could go from there. So DJ Holla, just to let you know, Darth Ravage actually had gotten it for $39.99. He sent the receipt to a couple of us, so Ken will probably send it to you because I'm not sure if I have you on my friends list. So when he finds it, he'll probably share the thing, and you just show it to Target and be like, "Yo." If you find it in stores, definitely.
Yeah, I have to hunt it down. Yeah, remember I'm one of the weirdos who didn't really want this Optimus, so I I don't know where it is. I have to hunt it down. But yeah.
Did you guys actually share it on our? Did you guys actually share it on our chat? Because I'm actually gonna have to hunt that Optimus down.
Yeah, no. Hopefully, if you get it fast enough, I don't know what the length of the price match will be, because since this just came out this week, I think they do like either 7 or 14. 7 or 14 days. Mm-hmm. So, and like I said, they got Darth Ravage, Jimmy G got it for like $39.99. So you Target X 6 of them. If Ken can get you that, can get the receipts sent down to you, Holler, I'm telling you right now, get it priced matched.
Yeah.
Be all right. And here's a trick too. And this is a trick from OptiNation. If they give you a problem, contact their head office and they'll like rebate you the money via gift card. So either way, you win.
Nice.
By the way, if anybody is on the stream that's from Target, that's like a CEO, which I doubt, you didn't hear that.
Yeah, I because with mine being 70 miles away, I'll have to do the online thing. So I doubt I can get the price match. So that's yeah.
You might be able to. Now, hear me out here. If you're actually online and maybe you actually call customer service as you're actually making the order and everything, and then maybe you might be able to get the price match, like just like a little bit outside the block thing.
Here's the thing. He took the picture of the price. It did say Transformers, but it didn't say exactly which Transformer. So it's kind of like. But in his defense, he did say, I thought it was originally $39.99 until I looked at the picture closely. I was like, oh, that's for that one. Oops. Well, they price matched it for me. I'm good.
Oh, what day was that? Do you remember? Because
that was like Sunday. Last Sunday was when they released it. So I'm not sure I'm going to be able to get that price now.
Oh, right. And I'm scrolling, but I haven't seen it yet. So.
Okay. No, thanks a lot, JP, for that advice.
Yeah.
2 weeks, you just return and buy the item. Yeah.
Oh, I'm close.
I might as well just I'll probably be too lazy for that one. Because sometimes it's like you want to get it for the cheaper price, but then it's like, you know what? I'm just I got it. And again, everybody that's in the chat this evening, thank you for joining us. We're having a blast here. We're in the almost a 2-hour mark, and one day I will do the goal. The challenge is for me to beat the record. The record. Everybody thought 2 weeks ago was broken. No, it unfortunately was not broken. My record is like 4.5 hours or 4 hours and 50 minutes. The longest I've ever done that I'm aiming for next is going to be 5 hours, but I'm not doing it this evening because, we all got things to do. But there's always the 4th of July weekend.
Speaking of things to do, Ultra Megatronus, I'm afraid even though I'm on the West Coast and it's only 8 o'clock where I live, I'm going to have to call it a night, everyone.
Oh man!
Later, PS fan, geek fan.
Well, thank you for joining us, man. And of course, we got to do a proper outro for you. So, thank you again for joining. And center stage to you.
So,
it's dark.
Yeah, it's twilight where I live now, and I didn't turn my bedroom light on, so that's why it looks.
If I see sparkling vampires pop up behind you, I'm going to be very disappointed.
Oh no!
The only creatures
of the night that I get are in my house are Black Arachnia's cousins, I'm afraid. The other night, I had a black spider this large in my room.
A wolf spider?
Yeah, it ran out from under my bed. And
I
grabbed the cardboard box, stomped it flat. It was still alive, so I had to grab a shoe and finally flatten it. So
you got to be careful because my cousin got bit by one of these house spiders and needed to get part of her butt cut out. So yeah, be careful.
All right, so before I gotta say this to Ghost Max. Ghost Max, dude, getting a selfie series figure is about as important as getting to go to the that thing they had in Star Wars.
You know what?
What?
On the selfie series,
What?
I would only want a selfie series figure if they actually made it for Transformers, and I only want it if they actually have it for Ultra Magnus.
I would say
For
you, Delta Magnus.
But with the selfie series, I could have actually had a Ghostbusters figure of myself, and I waited too long. But honestly, I have friends with 3D printers.
There you go.
Wait, did they actually stop that project, the selfie series project? Did they stop it?
Yeah.
They just quietly canceled it.
You also have another friend with a 3D printer. I have a 3D printer.
Anyway, I apologize, CF, for interrupting that one. So, are you hanging with us still, or do you have to head out?
Okay. So, first of all, thank you.
It's late.
Yeah, I turned my bedroom light on. So, thank you, Happy Accident, for subbing to my channel. And
man, I subbed to everybody that I could on here while I was on my bio break.
Yeah, I subbed back to your channel too. So
word.
Yeah. So I am with his sub. I am only 3 away from hitting 800 subscribers.
Nice.
Oh,
I
nice.
hit 800 just now.
Cool.
Nice.
Congrats.
Yep. So I've got
Yeah, I
quite
guess
a few reviews coming. I'm hoping to do a review before I go to sleep tonight. I got a notice from Amazon that in a few days the other set from the Doom and Destruction collection will arrive. So Breakdown and Windsweeper are incoming. And thank you, Ultra Megatron, for having me on here. I love to talk everything Transformers related. As you can see, I've got quite a few Transformers figures to still take out of the box and review. And I just love to talk everything Transformers, whether they be recent Transformers, new Transformers, old Transformers, or...
Well, that's nice.
Oh, I love that.
That is nice.
Very
Wow.
cool.
That's
Sky
the
Shadow,
got the best stuff.
Generations.
Sky Shadow, I think. No?
Yeah.
I love Sky Shadow.
Man, look at that thing sticking out. You can poke an eye out with that thing.
Yeah.
And it's spring-loaded.
You literally could.
Toy Gaines is asking your channel name.
So, yeah, I love to talk everything Transformers related. I have reviews coming. I mean, hopefully I can do my next one tonight. So, once again, thank you, Ultra Megatron, for having me on. And if you want to hear me babbling on about Transformers, please stop by my YouTube channel and subscribe. I don't do social media, but I just love to talk everything Transformers. So, until next time, you guys, stay safe, stay healthy. Transformer and roll out. Goodbye.
Awesome.
Great night.
Take care, buddy.
Thank you.
So,
Wait,
okay,
what's your
Toy
channel?
Game, what channel, which one were you talking about for the channel name? And Ken, you sent Hala the picture, right?
Yeah, I found it. So
Awesome.
yeah, if anybody else needs it, let me know. I sent it to I chat with him on Discord.
If Target comes after anybody, going to come after you.
Send that to me if you can, Ken. Please.
Oh,
Thank you.
sure.
Yeah,
Wait,
absolutely. Send it to
what
me, too.
picture?
Okay, let me see. Ninja Bill.
Wait,
and
Happy
Rose.
Accident. That's why. I'm spelling it the wrong way, aren't I?
Okay. Toy Games, what channel are you talking about? What's the channel name? Are you talking TF Fan Geek? Are you talking Diecast Norbs? Like everybody basically here's got their channel name up on the screen.
Yeah.
So have a good night, TF, man. Thanks again for coming on.
Thank you.
ITF.
Yeah, it's always cool to have him.
So what else could we talk about on this stream? Like
Hey,
I can show off this guy.
What picture were you talking about that you were sending?
There we go.
Okay, I guess Toy Games is on.
So
I am so close.
Ultra Megatronus, how goes the next cloak project you were working on?
For the Black Series, I've been busy, so I haven't done it yet. I've seen the videos though on how to make it, and I've been using hot glue and T-shirts. So
Nice.
my ghetto, but you know what? It makes it. If it makes it work, it makes it work. So, all right. So Ken, you just popped up something on the screen, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. This guy is my favorite of the week, I guess.
That's
But
very nice.
this is
Oh man, I
the
haven't seen that for a long time. I love his
yeah.
surfboard that he has.
I know, me too. And it's a
Is,
reissue, so
is that
had to get
oh,
them.
that's the
I've never
oh,
had
Is that
them
okay,
before.
cool.
Yep,
Is
yep.
that
Ooh.
exactly the
That's
same
the
as
third
the
party
original
one, isn't it?
version?
Yeah.
Trans
And
Metal,
then
Optimus
but
Primal.
he's beautiful. And then if I get a chance, I'll transform him later to his ape mode. But
Oh,
just
that's nice.
Wait,
so
who made
cool.
that? Who
Transart.
makes that?
Uh-huh.
Oh
Transart.
wow!
Yeah,
I've
Transart.
not
Like I
seen
said,
that.
it's the third party
Uh-huh.
one. Yeah.
And it's huge. I mean, like it's only like I think it's $70 or $80, but like compared to the Megatron that came out, he's bigger than him
Oh
even,
wow!
and heavy
Oh wow!
too. So much so that I
The,
use the stand.
the original toy was
use
only
it.
in only in ultra scale, so you know it was 7 inch
Yeah,
figures.
I
You
gotta
know,
bring this up
yeah.
because it's been because like I want to get Holland involved in this too. So he wants to know like for those of us that like for those that have it, what the thoughts of Tiger Hawk are.
Love him.
Yep,
I
very
passed
cool.
on it.
My thing about Tiger Hawk
Pass.
is
Wow.
I love him in robot mode. You can't get any better than that as far as robot mode. Alt mode, these are my complaints about it. I mean, do I regret getting him? Absolutely not. I would kick myself in the ass for not getting it. But this is the only issues I have with this guy.
Thanks,
And
Ken.
You bet.
let me just do this really quick. And laggy time. I think I don't know. So my only issues is definitely the paint job. And they just got the Toy Hack stickers on them finally,
Oh,
so
silver
they did make them.
No, that was Tiger Hawk he was asking about.
Yep.
Oh wait, the wrong one.
Because I was gonna say, if you're
Wrong
talking
birdie.
Silver
Tiger
Hawk,
Hawk.
Am I right this time?
Yeah,
There was
There you go.
that's cool. But it
This,
is
yeah,
such a ton
big
of fun.
difference. Big difference. Thank you. As I feel stupid today. You know what? I have to.
Don't do it to yourself.
Shame.
Nah, you don't
I
have
have to.
to. Very funny.
I love this guy.
Yeah, he's
This
awesome.
guy I like.
this guy
But
is
I'm gonna-
amazing.
Mhm.
But like I said, I'm just gonna bring him back because I don't like that little gap in the jaw.
Hmm.
Yeah.
That's the only thing. That's the only
Remember.
real complaint I think. Like, otherwise than that, he's good.
But I didn't transform him
I
yet.
can't believe I did that screw up.
Aw.
You know, I blame it on the night. I blame it on the night. You know what? I'm getting old. Yeah. Oh, we got some nice up here. So let me bring up everybody in the chat as far as the comments and all that stuff. Sandstorm, I think it's the best triple changer so far.
Oh yeah.
Is he
Oh
though?
my gosh, Sandstorm.
Is he though?
You know, I think so. I think
I
so.
don't know.
Here's mine, and
I
oh
don't know.
man.
There's a guy called Astro Train that might like beg to differ or something like that. Like, Astro Train is so much better.
So many people hate Astro Train though for some reason. I
don't
love him,
understand.
and I hated Blitzwing, but I got him for $20. And
I never
now-
Thank you,
found
JP.
it.
Thank
I
you.
never,
People
I,
hated
I never
Blitzwing.
found Astro
Blitzwing's
Train,
good.
so hopefully I find the Galaxy Shuttle
Yeah.
version so I can experience the mold for the
Mhm.
first time.
But then you
I,
won't have the
I
Thank you,
never
DJ
had the
Color.
mold, so I never bothered pick up the Blitzwing because I prefer my Titans Return version over it because I think it just looks better.
Yeah, it does. It probably does. No,
The
anything
tank
looks
mode,
better.
Tank
than-
mode is better.
Kinda.
The tank, no. Look, the only thing the new Blitzwing got going for it is the robot mode.
Yes.
Otherwise,
Yes.
the plane mode is trash, and the tank is worse.
I don't
But-
know if I'd actually say trash or anything.
Yeah,
You
if
know,
you
like,
stick
It is.
the
It is. I'm sorry.
those are
You
pretty
know what?
strong words
You
for a
stick
guy
the
who's
guns
actually
on the right
almost
way,
completely
you
good.
squint.
I don't mean to,
and
I
as
don't
you're
mean
squinting,
to
it looks
offend
great.
anyone here when I say that. I honestly, if you enjoy the figure, I'm happy for you. But
No, you're not. You're lying. Don't lie. You're always honest.
it's
Always
trash.
honest.
I'm sorry, but it's trash. You are paying for trash.
I
That's
think
why-
that that's actually pretty strong for a character that's like 95% amazing. You know,
No.
like that.
No, but you're
like,
talking about the figure, right?
No.
And
No, I'm talking about the whole entire thing, like jet mode, tank mode, all solid.
here's the
everything
thing
is solid.
with
You
Blitzwing.
know?
I'm with Ninja Bill on a lot of what he said because remember I got him for $20. He's worth it for $20.
For 20
But I
bucks,
would
yeah.
never pay $50 for him. No way.
Oh,
Yeah,
well, that
yeah.
could-
I actually paid $50 and he was worth every bit of it and everything. You know, like
And I
I'm
do.
My
sorry,
thing-
but I would
I
strongly
I
disagree.
want you to enjoy
Strongly
it and keep
disagree.
enjoying.
My thing is that Astro Train from that line as a robot mode, phenomenal. Put him in alt mode, he's absolute crap. Now,
No way! I love this guy.
as far as Blitzwing is concerned, I didn't pick up that mold because one, they didn't give it to me for like the cheap ass price of $25. Walmart is like fighting to keep that price. I don't know why. I've got the Generations version of Blitzwing, and I'm content with that one. I think that's probably the better mold of the three. Even though the cartoon accuracy, yes, I will give it to the Studio Series version of Blitzwing. But as far as like alt modes, I got to give it over to Generations because to me that's way better. But that's just me though. As far as like I said, Astro Train is concerned, love the robot mode, but I'll take the G1 alt modes from that any day over that Astro Train.
I mean, if you're talking G1, sure, maybe, but like I don't know, like everything about that G1. I mean, G1 is actually great.
Yes.
Don't get me wrong, but
Great.
like everything about that guy is just perfect, though. You know, like the Astro Train is just like one of the most phenomenal things. If the only thing that the only thing I probably like make any argument on is probably the shuttle mode where you actually have that empty space, but like that's imagination. This is like science fiction there and everything like that.
What's going on, buddy?
Hey, what's up, SRE?
Cool.
SRE, when are we gonna get you into the stream, man? I know you're very
Thank
busy.
you. Yeah, absolutely. Super Robot.
You give me the word, I'll send the invite, man. We've been wanting you to come on for the longest time. So whenever you want to come on, you let me know. Or if you want to come in tonight, I will let you in. And here's another one too. I don't know if he does it though, but Big M, welcome again back to the stream.
Hey, it's always cool when he's here.
Yep.
And even Super Robot Ed actually agreed with the fact that the take mode is actually like amazing on it. With jet mode, he's pretty much 1-to-1 with what we actually had with G1 and everything. So
okay, so here's what I was going to lead into. Here's what if you want a G1 accurate Blitzwing, all right, you go with the legacy version, all right. If you want a great robot mode, you go with the legacy version. If you want a great jet mode and a tank mode, you go with a Titan Confirm version.
Yes, that's what I meant. The TR reverse.
Sure, but you gotta remember also
the robot mode isn't that great. So you got a handful of one and a handful of in the other. My thing is it was the price didn't match what you got, and like Ken said, for $20, I think it'd be a great buy for $20. Anything more than 25, and you're pushing your luck. And I'm sorry that you disagree. I'm absolutely happy that you enjoy it. I'm absolutely happy that you enjoy it. Although you sound like you're a Hasbro apologist. When you do,
not necessarily. Actually, not necessarily. I'm just saying that they're going to be shortcuts that are actually
sounds like that
the Titan Returns version of it.
Oh boy!
The excuse is he actually has a robot mode that kind of sucks 1,000%, right? But with the newer version of him, with the I forget exactly what line he was actually coming in and everything like, but with the newer version. 1,000% the robot mode is just like extremely amazing and everything solid as can actually be. Holding poses like a badass at everything. You know what I mean? Like, and every single thing is actually
the robot
solid.
mode
Take
is great.
Solid. Wait. Take mode solid. Nothing you can actually say about that take mode is actually and with the
no, you can.
Yeah, with
yeah,
the jet
The
mode
cockpit area, the front end,
right? With the jet mode,
you can see the head unless you turn.
But
the head
everything
over.
else is just amazing.
And then the jet mode, like I said, I love the jet mode when I put the guns on the side, on the front posts, and then I squint. Then it looks perfect. I do love the figure.
Oh, by the way, Super Robot Ed, when you were talking about like being drunk just now, that's the reason to come on stream.
Woo-hoo.
But I don't know.
That's okay. We don't discriminate on. Here, other streams do not allow you to get. I mean, here's the deal: if you pass out during the stream, the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna laugh my ass off. Second of all, we're all gonna be pointing down and be like, "Oh, the motherfucker's sleeping, the motherfucker's sleeping." So I don't care. You come in,
That's
This is
what
what
we
you
made for
know,
an Ultra
crazy.
Megatronus After Dark show.
They're talking about tidal wave, and
Everybody wants me to do this
if
damn
I'm
thing.
lucky enough to find that Titan, I will definitely pick it up. But I have the original and the Energon version, like Happy does, and I love that figure. And if I happen to find a Titan, it won't happen. Look, I own 2 Titans, and that's Tripticon and Predaking. The only ones I've ever gotten. Uh, um, it's a shame I haven't found any of the others. It's like the only 2 commanders I've ever found are Jetfire and Skylynx. I've never found any of the other commanders. So, and I didn't want that Motor Master because he's not really a commander. And anybody who says different is an idiot, an absolute, utter, insane idiot. It's not a commander class.
It's not a commander, but I have to have it because it's Motor Master and the Stenacons are my boys. So any time a Stenacon comes out,
I'm happy for you. I am. These other guys know how I feel.
Hold on. Ninja, you talking about the pack that just came out with Motor Master, or are we talking a whole different?
That Legacy.
It's
the Legacy.
It's a repaint animated.
That's no damn commander. I'll even call it. That's not a commander. That's an overglorified leader.
Say it's a great commander. It wasn't a commander class. It
was a glorified leader. That's what it really was. And unfortunately, that's what they have to do in order to get their price out there to try and justify it being a commander class. They just figure, just pull on the strings and tell everybody, well, in order for you to transform him into Menasor, you got to get this, and we're calling commander. So go fuck yourself and buy my toy. Yeah, and that's what they do.
And it's the wrong scale. So you have all these Titans, right? And then all these Titan scale Titans, like a Devastator, Predaking, etc., right? And now what you're going to do, you're going to have a Motor Master that's half of their size. Well, 3/4 their size.
That's the thing, right? It's like even for the tidal wave, it's supposed to be the smaller and the most expensive so far. But for me, I never had any of the old versions. So I shared with some of you guys. I got the letter saying they should be shipped out to me soon. So I'm pretty excited. But I'm not happy about the price.
You talking about Studio Series, Jay Hala? Because I never found that one either. But yeah, everybody loved that figure.
Here's the thing about Ultra Magnus, Bill. Here's the thing about Ultra Magnus. Great figure. Everybody that has it will say it is a great figure. This is my problem. It is the lightest of all of the commander classes. It is like even Rodimus Prime, which was scaled to be the least weighed commander, actually outweighs Ultra Magnus by about a couple of grams. They just was like, it's a great figure, but they should have made him like a super. They need to change and make an announcement on Hasbro or whatever, saying, okay, we are recategorizing the weight scales per the line. So what I mean by saying that, guys, is that I've noticed if you got the Studio Series line, like Hot Rod, everybody says, he's a Voyager, and Dennis Moulton, big fan of his, he says, no way in hell. And I agree with Dennis on that one. I think what they need to do is say, if you're going to call that a Voyager, then you need to completely go through your entire Studio Series line and say, we are changing it to classify it as these characters. There's no freaking way that Hot Rod was a Voyager, not by a long shot.
Well, here's their excuse, and a lot of Hasbro apologists say, well, it's parts count. No, screw that. That's
even with the parts count, he was still like 72 grams.
And
that's the problem.
Yeah.
And, to me, it's like you're going to categorize it fine. And then, like I said, Ultra Magnus, love the guy to death. But you know what? It's not, even with all the stuff on, he still comes in less than freaking
an example of the difference, like I have the original, let's talk about, Armada Hot Shot, right? I picked up the Legacy version. I still had the original version. If you remember Ultra Megatronus in my review of that, I weighed them both. The original Hot Shot without packaging, but all accessories, weighed almost twice as much as the Legacy Hot Shot did in its packaging.
I'm curious about it. In fact,
I'm not kidding. It weighed almost twice as much as the legacy version, complete in packaging with the package. I was like, wow! It was like the original was like 180 grams, and the new one with the box only came out to like 70 grams.
So,
And I was like, oh, hey, what's going on, Raz?
I'm doing
Craziness.
good.
Brazil.
Yourselves?
They are.
So they I keep
Always
saying
upstairs.
that we're paying more for less, and Dennis does too, and we really, really are. When we have to buy new stickers, we have to buy 3D parts, we have printed parts,
I'll
we have
agree
to,
with that. Yes.
you know,
Yep.
why,
guys,
why should we have to seek out other sources to complete something that you should have gave us complete in the first place?
Again, that was my argument with the
That's
Ninja Turtle Transformer. You know, like he actually has the 5-finger fist and everything like that. Why do we have to pay extra to find the 3-fingered fist and everything?
Really? Oh my
Right.
gosh.
Yeah.
So Ninja,
Hey,
451
Chauncey.
grams for, believe it or not, 451 grams for the original Ultra
Wow.
Magnus.
Yeah,
I think
nice.
the newer one weighs at 430 something. I gotta recheck it, but the original versus the newer one. That's crazy how this one outweighs the other one. But
Well,
I'm
and
gonna-
it
Dude,
also
I got-
depends if it's the Encore one.
But
It's going
there's
to weigh less than
die-cast.
the.
yeah,
Well,
that's what I was
here's
gonna say. In its defense, it's the metal too. It's not cast metal versus plastic.
Yeah, well, here's the thing,
I-
though.
I-
There's also a difference in Ultra Magnuses. The Encore edition that was released here in the U.S. came with all plastic parts and no die-cast, whereas the original G1 had die-cast and like the Optimus Prime chest, and so that actually had die-cast on it, and in the Ram. But in the Encore, it was all plastic, so it depends on what version people have. I gave
Yeah,
you the
I have a
actual G1
Encore KO, unfortunately.
version. Yeah.
this not
Man, I have never in my life handled an OG Ultra Magnus. I never had a friend that had one. I only saw him on the commercials, and I've seen the reissue, and I was this close to getting one, but I it sucks. I've never actually handled a G1 Ultra Magnus.
Neither had Ultra
Yeah.
Ultra Megatronus. I sent him a semi-complete, mostly complete G1, and he's been working on it with some other folks, happily helping him out with it, and it looks
In
fantastic.
fact, Ghostmax was the one that helped send other parts to it as well, and like it's getting there.
Yeah.
So, what is this?
Because
I'm happy. I'm happy to have
No.
provided him something that he's always wanted. I'm so happy. I have no idea. All he's done for me, I was happy to provide it to him.
Well, hold on there, JP. I mean, he is white like cocaine, so I'm kind of using the scale right.
We do
Why
actually
not?
call it plastic crack, so
Magnus is super brick, though. Yeah, he is. I mean, look, the original G1 is still metal, and that's why I was saying, I got to give it to the fence on that one.
They're sold
I mean,
out.
between that,
From,
like,
Ultra Magnus is on AliExpress. I was
What?
checking if they still had some because I got my KO Ultra Magnus G1. Well, it's the Encore version. It was from AliExpress, and I think they're sold out right now.
Yeah, they come and go. If you wait long enough, though, they'll come back.
Yeah, I think it's very popular. And you know
Yeah.
what? That was
You know
my
what?
only review ever where I told everyone it's a KO. And every comment on Facebook was telling me, no, they didn't do KO. I'm like, dude, it's a KO. And there's a guy commenting, he's like, everybody will say the opposite. You think you got an original, everybody's gonna bitch at you because it's a KO. I say up front, it's a KO. Everybody says, no, you're wrong. That's an original. Right.
That's hilarious.
You can't win. You can't win. It's like it's like the Star Wars reviewers. It's like no matter what. It's like the biggest haters of Star Wars are Star Wars fans. You can't win.
Talking of Star Wars.
Yeah,
That's true. That's actually true.
Star Wars. Just to follow up, Diecast, did you see Rodimus Primal's video on his second channel where he's pointing out that the Catherine something or Kathleen something, whatever her name is, she said that females in Star Wars are struggling because of a male-dominated audience. So that's a statement. I think if you know your audience is male, you should focus to do male-oriented stuff. But nothing wrong in trying to bring other people in. But then I had an idea. Us guys, what we should do
Here,
is take over Barbie.
oh Lord.
Take Barbie and make
Are you
it
gonna make
a
a female version of Barbie?
male-oriented movie.
I'm sorry to cut really quick because I want to say that Happy has to take care of some stuff, I guess. So I want to give him the proper outro if he can hear me.
Oh yeah, yo.
Yeah,
shoot.
no,
Okay, so
first, thank you for joining us.
oh hey, here I am. Hey, it's me. Hey, this has been a lot of fun. This is my first official stream outside of doing just once for my channel like a couple years ago on my iPhone. So this is great. I would love to do it some more. So thanks everybody, and I subscribe to everybody that's on here that I'm not already subbed to. I believe I caught everybody, and then through that, and I screenshotted it too, so that I can go on Instagram and hit y'all up on Instagram, because I know some people do more on YouTube, some do more on Instagram. I used to do X, but I don't do Twitter. I'm not good at it. It's just not my thing. But let's see. So this is the outro. It's my first outro ever. So I'm failing hard. But this is my Grimlock that probably, I don't know if any of you have. Do you guys recognize this Grimlock?
Cyberverse?
That's a sweet looking one.
This is a new Earthspark.
I think that is Cyberverse. Yeah.
Okay.
It's very cool.
Earthspark.
Oh, is
Yeah,
it?
Earthspark. And then Earthspark Grimlock. Oh, and then here is I wanted to show this. This is my my Snake Eyes selfie series. I'm gonna do a video for this soon, but that's me and my Snake Eyes selfie series.
Sweet.
It needs more here.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Are they still doing that?
No.
John C.
And then I did myself as a Pink Power Ranger. They did like a version kind of 1.5 for the selfie series. And so I put makeup on my face and blew my hair out and did the thing. And then so I'm a Pink Power Ranger also.
Nice.
And that one, you can see
Nice.
I have a love for the Pink Power Ranger. And I have a video on my channel that's a Pink Power Ranger collection. You can see my helmet. You can see the selfie one in there.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's pretty dope. Yeah. And I even made fun, you go on YouTube or TikTok, and you see all the girls doing their dances, and they do all the same dance. They go like this, like that, and they go like they're doing like this, and they go like this. They're like, okay, I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing. So I made fun of that. I wore my Pink Power Ranger outfit and a helmet, and I did all the same shit, swinging my ass left and right. It was pretty funny. I had a good time doing it.
Nice.
Hey, that's me. I like it. And I also did a spoof of Jimmy G's channel. I don't know if you guys have seen that. This is something I've always wanted to do, was like spoof a lot of you guys. So I want to do toy games. I want to do a bunch of people. And if y'all want me to spoof your channel, just let me know. I'm down to do that. But hey, you can find me at Happy Accident, which is written here. It's an I and two X's on YouTube. The problem is if you just go into the search and put Happy Accident, it's not going to come up. You have to put the @ symbol or the hashtag, or if you write Happy Accident Toys, then you'll find me. And then on YouTube, Instagram, it's Happy_Accident. And so yeah, anyway, I'll talk to you guys next time. Thanks a lot for the time, and I'm excited to join you guys for more. But I got to peace out. But thanks a lot. And I promise I'm not high. It's just where my camera is and my lighting.
It's all good. It's all good.
Awesome.
Take care, man.
Don't discriminate. Don't discriminate. Don't discriminate.
By the way, Ninja Bill,
Have a good night.
take your Happy Accident.
Take care, everybody.
Hey, thanks everybody.
You guys can hear me, right?
Yeah.
Everybody showing
Here,
up.
John.
All the best.
Later, Happy.
Yep. Have a
Take care,
great
buddy.
night.
Okay.
By the way, Ninja,
Yes.
Hulk hands.
I see.
Are you not entertained?
No.
Now, that's
I-
one
I'm
thing
not-
that I
I-
don't
I'm
like.
not-
Oh
I'm
my
not-
gosh.
I'm not
I think I
entertained.
threw them in the trash. Oh no, they're over here.
Look, I
They're like,
I don't know why you're showing me the robot mode when I agree that it's the best
I put them
robot
with the
mode.
duster.
I don't know what you're trying to prove there.
I put these stupid hands with a duster. Oh my
Dude,
god.
I actually kind of like need to do some stop motion with this guy doing like Street Fighter moves and everything like that with these little hands, you know?
I'm getting all the reverb, guys. I apologize.
I gave my son those hands so that he could play with them, and he gave them back to me and said they were useless. I swear.
They're not useless in a
Amazing.
Street Fighter kind of fight and everything, you know?
So,
Like, Yeah.
Again, all right, just to make sure everyone is 100% absolutely crystal clear, because the way he presented it, someone comes along later and they'll think that I said something bad about the robot mode on that Blitzwing. I didn't. As a matter of fact, I said it not once but twice that it is the best robot mode.
Unless you have him this way.
Unless you have this.
Yeah, exactly.
All
Remove
right.
the hand and you're good.
But so I want to make sure that anyone who comes along is 100% clear that I did not say the robot mode was bad. I didn't. I don't know why Norbs is saying, "Hey, Bill, look at this." No, I said the robot mode is good.
I just
right? I
just
think
need
the
to put
jet
it.
mode is crap, and I think the tank mode is just as bad.
They were both beautiful. Well, by the way, I just want.
He looks like a
Rock'em
Rock'em Sock'em robot.
Hands.
He does kind of look like a Rock'em Sock'em. You know what? Those hands reminds me of the Energon hands from the Energon combiners.
I can see that. Yeah, yeah.
But
That's
yes,
exactly what I thought of as soon as he came out. I was just like, are they giving him Combiner Wars hands? What's he going to combine with? You know?
And not Combiner Wars, the
I thought they
Energon
were-
combiners, the where they had
Yeah.
where he had the main guy and then the other four were drones and mixed and matched drones.
I
Now,
thought
gotta-
they were going to release something
Bruticus
else for
Maximus
them.
was actually decent. Bruticus Maximus was. I have all three of them. Brutus.
So I got some news. I don't know because I'm going to go off topic of Transformers because we talk about it so much. But did anybody hear the latest news about Deadpool Wolverine?
No.
Yeah,
Saber
Tyler Mane is coming back.
Who?
That's one. There's a bigger announcement, and it
Sabretooth?
supposedly is not a rumor. It's actually supposed to be confirmed. So they're getting that actor from the TV series Blade to do like a cameo, but they just announced because of the fact that he's friends with him that there's going to be a partial role involved with Wesley Snipes coming back as the original Blade.
Yes.
That's cool. Oh man.
Yes.
That is awesome.
That could be interesting.
Interesting.
We need
I
the
heard that,
music.
and I'm like, what?
We need the
Well,
music.
I mean,
If Blade
considering that-
arrives, it has to be he has to have the music. You know.
Yeah, that's true. But considering that Blade is actually Marvel's like first Marvel movie,
R-rated Marvel movie.
right?
Is it
Yeah,
really?
so like
Wow.
he definitely
I
love
deserves
that
some
movie.
accolades.
Blade was pre X-Men, actually it was the
Yeah.
first
Pre
good
everything.
superhero movie. In a
Actually,
sense that it's a comic book movie because Spawn aged terribly.
Actually,
Came afterward.
You know, I'm surprised that Snipes would be coming back because he was basically blacklisted because of his well, he was arrested and charged with tax evasion and
yeah, but he's friends with Ryan Reynolds, so that
I've
makes
never
it
heard
all
any of
better.
that. That's amazing.
His buddy,
Yeah.
yeah,
I mean,
his
he's actually paid his debt
buddy
and
Sylvester
everything
Stallone
like that.
got him
So.
back in movies.
yeah.
Mhm.
So I mean, if he's paid his debts and he's back to it, awesome. More power to him. That's what I say. But there's a reason why we haven't seen him in movies, and that reason is because he was blacklisted from all of Hollywood, saying no, we don't want you. Don't hire this guy. And all those big execs with their golden toilets are sitting there calling each other and saying, "Don't hire this guy."
But then they could have actually said the same thing about Robert Downey before they actually gave him a chance to be Iron Man, and then all of a sudden, like he became the biggest thing in movies. So
Yeah. So-
they could actually do the same thing for Snipes. It's just like a matter of just rebuilding what was actually there and everything, and just making it popular and everything. He could actually definitely do Blade again. Like how old
Yeah.
is he now? Like in his
Yeah,
50s or something?
he's my Blade. I don't know. I've never known any other Blade than Wesley Snipes. So
Yeah,
He's the
exactly.
only
It's-
good Blade. The
Yeah.
series tanked.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And then you got to remember. Actually, you know what? What was the Dolph Lundgren version of Punisher? Because that was a movie that came out. Was that?
Yeah, that came out
Yeah,
in like early
late
90s.
80s, maybe early 90s.
I'm
Yeah,
wondering. I think that was the first R-rated Marvel movie. Now that I think about it, because that came out before Blade.
Did it?
Oh yeah, that was way before, like a
Wonder.
decade
Oh
earlier.
yeah.
Yeah. So I think now I got to go back. I got to double check. If anybody wants to check it
Yeah,
out.
but
I
then
think,
I specifically said good comic book movie. The Punisher
I
movie
like
was
that. I
like
like
it was good, but then if
Yeah.
you go back before that, there was the Hulk movies, the Captain America movies, which were terrible.
oh,
Like,
no.
they tried.
The Fantastic Four movie was just like,
Oh, yeah.
like
One thing, no, I think Dolph Lundgren's Punisher movie was the first actual Marvel movie to go in theaters. Like we can't count the Lou Ferrigno Hulk movies. We can't count
Because those were
Captain America's America Fuck Yeah movies. I think the legitimate first one that actually, you know what? I may be wrong. Oh, it's the first
No,
R-rated
you know
one.
what? Uh-huh.
I think
Is it
there was
R-rated though?
There
Oh.
was
I
a
think
Doctor
it-
Strange movie.
I mean, there was a Spider-Man movie that came out, but I think it was a made-for-TV movie with that original, like that holy crap design where he had the web shooters on the outside of his arms, and
That was the live action show.
yeah. But they said they did make a movie of it, but I'm not sure if that. I don't
Oh,
think it
I
was
don't
in
know.
theaters.
Do you
I hope
remember as a kid I saw a Captain America also where he had
Yeah.
a clear shield and a
Yeah,
motorcycle?
there were two
Uh,
Captain America movies
well-
in the like,
Yep.
like around the late 80s, early 90s. Yeah.
But the
Yep.
first big screen comic
Yeah.
adaptation movie that ever happened was The Crow.
Oh, I didn't
We're
know
talking
at the
about Marvel
time
movies,
it was a
though.
comic. Yeah.
I'm
You
just
know what
saying.
came first?
I'm
Oh.
just saying.
Superman
You know what
was
came
way
first, the
before.
Marvel movies?
Batman was way before that. Like if we're going
Yeah.
for every franchise,
Oh,
Batman
okay. Yeah,
had the movie way before Crow.
Wait a second.
So
You know
did
what
you
actually
want
came
years?
first before
Oh.
for
Uh-huh.
Marvel? Oh, wait. What came first for Marvel
Okay,
movies
well,
was
I
Howard the Duck.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was an awesome movie.
Nice.
Freaking
That
love
was-
Howard the
Talking
Duck.
about that.
That
Thank
really
you,
was.
Raz. Thank you, Raz, because I was just talking about that earlier with these
He
guys.
was,
I
yep.
love Howard the Duck. Howard the
It
Duck.
was
Yes,
amazing.
that's a great film.
The only
I
thing I
love
was
that
good about
movie.
that movie was Leah Thompson. That's it.
Okay.
I'm
No,
so
no,
surprised
no,
I'm so
man.
surprised that
Howard-
movie bombed as much as it
Really?
did.
You had a crush
At
on
the
Leah
end, when
Thompson?
with the interdimensional laser that was bringing creatures in, the stop motion stuff, it was
Yeah,
an awesome movie.
I would have definitely loved to see
Why-
like
why
part
were
2
there
or
duck
3 of that
movies?
movie.
Why?
No, they said that they did say that Ryan Reynolds and Wesley Snipes were still cool with each other. That's why he's back in the
Nice.
State Play 3. So, because a couple of people had said the same thing. They were like, "Oh, well, I thought him and Snipes weren't friends," and other people were like, "No, they actually did make up, and they did work together." But we'll see what happens.
Yeah. Then you guys
Exactly,
were right.
the
It was
Dark
Del-
Overlord
it was
of the universe.
Punisher, and then I'm sorry, and then you guys were right. It was Punisher and then Blade.
Yeah,
Also
if you want the
thinking about
years,
another
actually.
superhero-
Well, it's not official until we find out the rating of that Punisher movie. If it was R-rated or PG. If it's
I
R-rated,
can't.
then
Yeah,
it
I
goes.
can't find the
Oh,
rating. But
Hold on.
Punisher
Thinking
was
about another
89
comic character
and Blade was
superhero
98.
movie that was really, really good.
Wolf Lundgren, the Punisher.
Flash.
The Flash was
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Not,
Okay,
not
so I got
Flash
it
the
popped up.
DC hero, by the way, guys. We're not talking Flash the DC hero.
Oh, yep, it's official. 1989, R-rated. So Dolph
It
Lundgren,
is? Oh, wow.
yep, Dolph Lundgren's Punisher is the official first rated, and it has the movie poster.
Oh, I see it now. Yes, R-rated.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I'm happy.
And
That's
then Howard
cool.
the Duck was actually in 1986, and that was
Uh-huh.
actually great. See, that was actually great, like for 1986. You know?
Oh, that
That's
song!
alright.
That song is the ending theme song. The ending outro song has been stuck with me since because
I've got it in my
swear to
head
you,
now.
It's so catchy, you know. Even though Leah Thompson didn't really sing it, but you know, hey, that's okay.
You can pretend that she did, because that's what I do.
Well, that's what they did in the
Yeah,
film.
good
They pretended she
backstory.
was singing it, but she wasn't. But, you know, I was never a big fan of her as an actress, so you know, more power to her.
She's a great director, though. I will say this much: she is a
Yes.
very good director. I think
Yes,
she, if
I
I'm not
will
mistaken,
agree. Yes, yes.
because she did. In fact, she did. I think one of the Mandalorian series. What was it? She did something. I want to say it was either something Star Wars or Star Trek. I think I want to say Star Trek.
Star Trek. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to say it was Star Trek, and I want to say it's for the
Yeah.
Strange New Worlds. But she could direct. I'm very surprised that she
Yeah.
could. And then for
Yeah,
Star
if-
Wars, Ron Howard's daughter is actually really good when it comes
Bryce
to.
Dallas Howard, hell yeah!
Yeah,
Like I love her.
Oh, she
love
was
her.
great. Like I don't know, I haven't seen her in anything really good since The Village. You know, like she did a couple, good movies, and
I
then
kinda fell in
after
love-
that, like I think
I-
Lady in the Water was too much. Like
I
that
kind of
movie
fell in love with her at As You Like It. So like I don't know. That's Shakespeare. That's Shakespeare for you guys that don't know it or anything like that. Be cultured. You know, like that's actually good stuff right there.
Yep. Chester goes PG-13. I think that movie was PG-13.
probably.
I did see it in the theater, and I mean, it wasn't one of my favorite ones. It was like the only one, but I don't know. There's some things that's like okay, tolerate, and then there's other ones where it's like, why
I saw Howard the Duck the first time. I think the person did not know exactly what type of movie it was because we watched it and we were like a bunch of young kids at the library and they pull out a TV and it was like, every weekend they would play a movie and it's Howard the Duck and everybody's like, all right, it's a, funny duck movie. And then, he has a condom and then for kids from a little Christian town, that was fun. So,
So for me, I couldn't go see it at the time when it first opened. I watched Transformers. I had to pick and choose, what I could go see at the time, and so I saw Transformers. It wasn't until years later at a public library where I lived at the public library. They had several of these booths set up with televisions and VCRs and headsets, and you could rent a movie and just sit there in the library and just watch it. I mean, you could have soda and some popcorn you could buy right there, and just sit there and watch these films. And that's where I saw Howard the Duck for the first time. It was, I don't know, probably in the 90s when I first watched it. And I was just like, wow, this is cool, And I forget, what was his name that did his voice? Crap, I forget his name right now, but man, he did such a good job, and the animatronics for that, it was fantastic.
I still can't get that image of that female duck being half naked. It's just wrong. I mean, one thing for chicken breast, but duck breast, that's just not right.
Duck is tastier than chicken.
Howard the
Duck.
Are you talking about the voice for
Goose?
Howard the Duck?
Yeah, Chip Zine.
Chip Zine, yeah.
Yeah.
Who the heck is this guy? All right, that's his only role. That's it. He did Howard the Duck, and that's it.
Immortalized forever.
I can see how that's a career ender.
Yeah, well, maybe he did live action, but I mean, for voice, that's it. That's all he did.
Oh, wow, I forgot that Holly Robinson was actually in this.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, she was.
Yeah.
Jump Street.
Yeah.
I was about to say the
right.
same thing. Ultra Megatronus beat me to the punch. Yep.
I was so glad. Did anybody see that 21 Jump Street remake?
No, I
Wait,
did not
which one?
bother to watch that.
The one with Noah Hill and Channing Tatum?
Yes.
Yeah,
I love those movies.
I didn't watch the remake.
Yeah, we were about this last time.
I have this thing with remakes.
Those movies are fun.
Look, I have this thing with remakes. It's remakes are either going to be, they're either going to really pop or they're going to absolutely bum you out. You're going to, you're 10 minutes after it starts, you feel like drinking until you drop dead and or go to
that reminds
me. Remakes tend to be really, really bad, especially in the 80s and 90s.
Is anybody excited for
Highlander?
Bad for what?
No. Remake movies that had good ideas but that were poorly executed.
Yeah.
So,
The Jump Street movie was good. I mean, like, if you don't care about spoilers, I mean, the movie's been out for a couple of years, but I like the fact that they did the cameo appearance the way they did with 3 or 4 members of the Jump Street. The Johnny Depp cameo, that was like a shocker. I was like, what? And
it was a shocker, but I wasn't too surprised or anything.
Well, I was looking at the one biker. I was like, all right, that looks like Peter DeLuise, but I'm not sure. But the other one, I'm like, holy shit, that's Johnny? That was a really good surprise.
As much as bad remakes hurt, it's also bad sequels. It's like, how many times have they did a sequel, 2 or 3 movies of the same thing, and the second film or the third film
straight to video.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, they did that. They did that movie Dracula 2000 with Gerard Butler.
Yeah,
which was like, Dracula wakes up in the year 1999 or 2000, and it's kind of a retelling, and it was well done. And then we saw the sequel straight to DVD, which was just called Dracula 2. It's not the same actor, and like they show scene from the first movie, like how he burns and stuff, but then they bring him back somehow, and it's the stupidest shit I've ever seen. It was such a letdown. I'm like, oh man, this
sounds like a Disney movie.
This blows. It was terrible.
Well,
It sounds like a Disney movie.
Disney has done some sequel crap, man.
Wait, what?
I don't know what every production company has done it. It's not just Disney, folks. If you're coming in, look, it's not just Disney. I mean, there's been some real bad sequels. Like one of the I love a lot of the older war films, and then and then some come along 20 years later and try to remake them, and they're just like, ugh.
Yeah.
Or what's a really good one? The Conan.
Mortal Kombat Annihilation was a shit sequel to the original.
Yes.
Yeah, you're right.
Yes.
They
100%
tried
agree.
to do Mortal Kombat 2 and 3, the games together, and it really didn't work. So, and then they had some. I mean, the guy who played Shao Kahn is one of my, at the time, all-time favorite, Mark something. But they completely, the story just went down the drain, and the actors were, I mean, killing Johnny Cage up front and everything. Like, it was just so much, too many characters, no growth except rushed growth. Like, you have one fight and now you have an epiphany. Or
you know what's good though, guys? If you, I don't know if you do gaming consoles, if you do Xbox or you do PlayStation, what I loved is when they did Mortal Kombat 11 and they brought back like the original Shang Tsung, and they actually did the skin for all the original characters from the live movie. I said to myself, this is probably the all-time greatest Mortal Kombat game they've ever made, period.
I haven't played. The last game I played was Mortal Kombat. Was it X? The one, like the first reboot. Like, there was Annihilation, and then I played the reboot after that. Basically, where Raiden from the future, because Shao Kahn killed everything, now he sends a message to himself, and instead of being clear, it's just a blurb of figure out yourself, because I'm not gonna tell you. And then I played that, and I thought that was really well done. But then after that, Mortal Kombat X and the other one, and 11, I have not played. And then I didn't play Mortal Kombat 1.
So one thing they did great about Mortal Kombat 11 is, like I said, they brought back all the original actors, including, and this is why I was loving this, they had Christopher Lambert come back as Raiden.
Yeah.
Right down to his voice. So right there alone, I was like, I'm sold. I don't care if the game sucks. Just for the fact that Lambert came back as Raiden. Just for
I loved him.
Perfect. Oh, you would love the game. And then they got Stallone because they put Rambo in it, and they did they got Schwarzenegger's likeness, but he was his voice wasn't up to par, whatever. So he authorized somebody else to do his voice, and you couldn't tell. You would swear to God that was actually Schwarzenegger's voice.
RoboCop in there. They had Spawn in there. So there's
Rambo.
Hala. It made an excellent one. He said when they remake horror movies, it's, oh my gosh, yes. More often than not, the remake of an old horror film turns out just
I mean, MK1, the new game, I'm kind of like not interested in it
compared to the old one.
Oh, yeah, I would definitely recommend if you can get your hands on Mortal Kombat 11, and you can still get those like skin packs and all that stuff.
With fighting games, it's just not a genre that I'm enjoying much these days. So I haven't played since. Actually, the last game I played was probably Mortal Kombat 9.
The last fighter I played was probably Killer Instinct 2. That tells you how long.
Wow.
I still play Marvel vs. Capcom 2 regularly, right over there on the PS3.
That's right. Plus, I'm actually waiting for like the
Killer
new Street Fighter
Instinct 2.
stuff and everything. Like everything Street Fighter just amazes me every single time.
Yep.
I bought. Was it? I think it's Street Fighter 5. And I just got bored with it because it was still just the same thing, just with 3D graphics. So I don't know. I guess I outgrew the style.
Yeah, I mean, like it's one thing
Dead or Alive.
I'll
be straight on. The only reason I played Dead or Alive games was because of the breast physics. I'm just putting that out there.
Yeah, I mean. Only you, Ninja, would say something like that. Only.
No, I'm being 100%. Look, I love DOA games, all right, but half of the fun was just watching the flippity flop, 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 flip, flap, flap, flippity flip,
Yeah,
flip,
yeah.
flap. Peg, tab, all that good stuff.
Yeah, I agree with you, Anthony, about the mainstream like fighting games these days being so toxic in the community. I mean, like
Oh,
we had
yes.
toxicity in the Halo
I've-
universe and all that stuff. It's
I've heard
just
good things about Mortal Kombat 1, or is that what it's called? MK1?
yeah. I'm
I've heard
waiting for that to go down in price because I'm just like I said, the best game that I've seen come out was 11. With all that it's like they poured their heart and soul in that game, like they did with like if anybody was like a fan of wrestling games, like SmackDown, Shut Your Mouth. It was like that kind of a game where everybody just said, "Okay, I'm putting my heart and soul in this thing," and plus Hulk Hogan was coming back at the time, and they just made that game so much fun, and that's what they did with 11. And like if you've never
One
played,
franchise I wish would have been more popular was Fight Night, the boxing game.
yeah,
They did 3 of those, and then after that, they focused on the UFC titles and dropped the boxing game. But I really loved Fight Night 1, 2, and 3. They added some mechanics, but I really enjoyed the total punch control thing where you with the thumbstick instead of the press A, press B, press. It was really fun. The mechanic was good. And they didn't have storylines, but they had you had your rival that would come back every 10 matches or so, and that was a fun franchise. But then it's all they never did it again.
yeah. Today's gaming is definitely different from like when we grew up. I don't know. It's just a lot of like the younger crowd is like they get upset. It's like on the graphics over like Fortnite. I'm like, that's state of the art versus what we grew up with. Like 32 pixelate, 32 pixelation, and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, we had Sonic, we had Mario, we had arcade games, and we had the pop corner in. Like I tell the kids today, it's like online gaming for us was going to the arcade and waiting to play the most popular game that banged out that day.
No.
I
And the thing
didn't
is
want to
that-
tell any. Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead, Norm.
No, I don't even want to tell anybody what I started off with. I started off with like picked up with 4 bits and everything like that. The Bally Arcade, the one that's actually made out of wood that like actually had like a box in the middle of the screen with like a this was their space game that had like this turtle's head that just popped out of everywhere, just like shooting things on like and just born corners and everything. Like you guys actually had it better with like your Ataris and your ColecoVisions, and mine was horrible.
Okay, so Ninja Bill had to take off.
But yeah, no, I miss the arcade, and it was the same type of people that play online now that played at the arcade, except the only thing is that you kept your mouth shut at the arcade because you weren't, you were alone and they were 10, or it was going to be a gang war and nobody wanted to get kicked out of the arcade, so you just shut it all up. There was that kid. That's probably one of my proudest moments from the arcade because I was never big into confrontation. But there was the first X-Men arcade game before Street Fighter versus X-Men. And he's
Children of the Atom, I think.
He was playing as Colossus, and quarter after quarter, everybody was getting their ass kicked, and he was just being such a dick. So, and I was a bit older, so I just grabbed my quarter or maybe 3 at the time, and then I picked Wolverine and I kicked the shit out of that guy. And then I just looked at him until he left. I didn't say one word. So
Nice.
that was fun.
I get that, man. I had one night where I went to the mall and popped a quarter in. And I used to love playing Street Fighter 2 Championship Edition, playing as Vega. And for 2 straight hours, all I wanted to do was just play the story mode. But everybody came in, they popped the quarter in. And I'm like, great. Now I can't see the story mode, with the original endings of the story mode. So I just got pissed and fought, and I won. For some reason, I was having the greatest luck streak of my life.
Nice.
And then I got to the point where I'm just like, I'm standing there. It's 2 hours later, and I'm like, oh Christ, please, somebody beat me now. And this guy was like, how you doing? And I was like, how you doing? And I tried to beat this guy, but this guy came out like he won the first round. I won the second. He beat me the third round, and I was like, thank you, God, I can get off this game now. He's like, how long have you been on? I was like, what time is it? He's like,
I gotta ask Norb something. So is Sunset Place still a place, and is GameWorks still there? I spent so many hours and drank so many things at GameWorks with my buddies in college, and I was like, I wonder if that's still there because malls are closing down everywhere.
Yeah,
So
I don't remember Sunset. I remember we actually have Sawgrass, like the
yeah.
Sawgrass Mills.
Oh yeah, that's north,
Yeah, we
right?
have
Yep.
that.
Hmm.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
GameWorks, I have not seen a GameWorks, and I might have actually
Uh,
seen a GameWorks somewhere or the other, but like I can't
uh-huh.
remember offhand. I know I've actually
Yeah.
seen GameStops. There were
Uh-huh.
we used to have a movie stop at one time, but that actually went out with like the blockbusters and that sort of thing.
Uh, I
Yeah.
gotta look it up on Google
Yeah.
and see if it still survived.
Let's see.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I remember daiquiri days in Sunset Place, all these little drink places.
We actually. Oh wait, so there is. Yeah, GameWorks is actually still in Sawgrass Mill.
Cool.
Get out of here. Well, I
I
didn't know
miss
where I was going.
arcades.
They still
That
kind of have
was
them,
an
but
awesome
not like the
arcade.
way we had them.
Not here, exactly. I mean, if I go to the theater to watch a movie, they have a small arcade there, but it's all racing games and shoot 'em up, and like my
Yeah.
son loves to play that kind of Jurassic Park game where all you do is kill dinosaur the whole time. And I keep reminding him they don't actually kill that many dinosaur in the movie. So, but it's that's another thing. If you guys played the original Super Nintendo Jurassic Park game,
I
not
haven't.
the shooter, the one where it's like top view, kind of top view, and you walk around as Alan. And basically, you have to, when you go into building, you go into first person mode.
Right.
Never played that? That was such an
No.
awesome game. If you have an emulator, go get Jurassic Park and try to finish it. It's super hard.
The only
But
ones
it
I
was,
played were the first-person shooters in the arcade for Jurassic Park, Terminator 2. There were so many out there, but now that you're right, they got them in emulators. I gotta
yeah,
check
exactly.
that out.
I play most of when I feel like playing an old game, you have emulators online, or I just, pull my Super Nintendo emulator and have a ball there. It's just, I miss arcades, like the last game I really had fun with, actually two games. One was Gauntlet, but the same version that they had on PS2, at the time, where you could unlock like 16 characters. And I played that at the arcade. You could actually save your name so your character would keep his level and stuff. So that I thought
Yep.
that was the coolest thing ever. And then the Star Wars, one of the Star Wars game, maybe 20 years ago, where you had three missions: the Death Star, the ice battle on Hot, and the second Death Star. No, that was the bonus stage. Oh no, the third stage was the Speeder of Andor. Like
Is that the one that you could fight? Like you had to like fight Boba Fett with a lightsaber.
yeah,
That arcade?
those were like in between stages. You had one fight with Boba Fett, one with Vader.
Did you ever Did you ever do the Easter egg on it?
Well, I did the four stages and I did the two fights. What's the Easter egg?
Okay, so like, because I played that game religiously, where I got the perfect score, and I was like done. I was so happy about it. But the Easter egg was a lot of people didn't realize it. So when you're playing Luke Skywalker versus Darth Vader, right?
Yeah.
And you do a lightsaber fight. So after you knock him down, if you shut the lightsaber off, Ian McKellen comes out and says, "So be it, Jedi." If you have the lightsaber on, he doesn't say it. So it's like,
really? Oh,
yes.
man. And you mean not Ian McKellen, but Ian McDermott?
Ian McDermott, you're right. I'm sorry. Yes.
Oh, that's even better.
That would have been weird to hear
no.
Magneto comment. Said, "Very well, Jedi."
Yeah, but I was like surprised, and believe it or not, that was because of a fluke. Because when I did the fight scene with Darth Vader, like I left the lightsaber on, whatever, have a nice day. So afterwards, one day I just played it, did the Darth Vader fight, and then I just slapped the power button. I'm like, okay, shut off the lightsaber, and then all of a sudden you hear him say it. I was like, oh shit!
Amazing.
I don't think anybody knows about this.
That's cool.
So then,
Would have been fun if they added after the Death Star, because I mean, you do first stage, second stage, then you beat Boba Fett, third stage, then you beat Vader, and then you do the fourth stage. It would have been fun if they add a fifth stage where you actually fought the Emperor. You know,
I would
That
have
would've
lasted
been fun.
seconds. It would have been like, ah!
Yeah, you just deflecting lightning, and you know.
I wish they would have came out with another version like that for episodes 1, 2, and 3, or at least for episode. Well, they did the pod racer. I should take that back. They did episode racer, which was really fun. I actually started. I was playing that today on my Xbox One, the episode racer.
But is there a beside the pod race? Because you could do the pod race in arcade, but it would you're not shooting anything. So in that style of the game, so I don't know if episode 1 you could have a space battle. Maybe you could do the big droid ship thing at the end.
Yeah.
Then in the second you do the Boba Fett. When Jango Fett, you're trying to hunt him down in the asteroids. That would have been fun. And then for the third movie, well, it's the opening scene, where everything goes everywhere.
I know. Oh, they're re-releasing too. Just found this out. They're re-releasing Star Wars Bounty Hunter, the one with Jango Fett in the like when they used to have it for PlayStation and Xbox. But now they're adding they're adding Boba Fett now.
I read that today too. All right.
I've never played the game, so I'm hoping for that one, and I'm hoping for Obi-Wan Kenobi. But it's supposed to be remastered, and hopefully it is remastered like well. Because all I need I need a couple of Star Wars games, but I will not get anything current. Like if they came out with we have an Acolyte video game coming out. No, thank you.
I haven't played a Star Wars video game since probably that arcade game.
That would be weird.
The Super Nintendo games were fun. Super hard, but fun.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I think Knights of the Old Republic was my last one.
Yeah, 1 and 2. Yeah, Knights was really fun. Like, especially if you were also into D&D. Like, that was a perfect balance of both. I really enjoyed that. But I haven't played Battlefront or Heroes or Rebels
X-Wing,
or anything.
Stuff like
I haven't touched any of those games. So
yeah, no, I get that.
Yeah. Okay, next stream though, because I have to go because it's midnight. I just wanted to pop in and say hi because I love you guys.
It's awesome.
But next stream we have to talk about Barbie in detail. That's my plan.
I've never seen
Barbie.
I hate conversations about Barbie because my name is Ken.
No. I will respect you.
Oh my God.
We need to take
Elementary was a pain.
Barbie and change it.
That's it. I'm downloading the Aqua song and I'm playing it. I'm going to find a way to incorporate it.
That movie
Oh, my wife plays it for me.
All right, well, take care, guys. Find me on YouTube. Find me on Instagram.
Hey, Razzle. By the way, that was a great swoop. That was a great swoop video. I love that swoop video.
Oh, very good. Yep.
Yeah.
Awesome.
You know what? Reformers didn't publish it. So I posted it, but he didn't put it on the review page. So I got shit views for it. So anyway, but it happens once in a while.
You need more views because that's a good swoop video. I love it.
Thank you.
We got people in here. Check out Raz's video on swoop. Like he's the first one I've seen. I didn't even watch anybody else. It's like the moment he put it up there, I was like, "Yeah, I'm watching this. Done."
Yeah, I had to remind you that you had access though, because it's weird. Members only video don't notify people that they're up. So
no. It did notify me, and I was like, wait a minute, and I was like, oh, okay. I'm like, oh, crud. I'm not gonna be able to see it. And then all of a sudden, I was like, wait a minute. I'm a member of Raz's channel. Yeah, I'm gonna see it. So I was when I saw that, I told everybody later. I was like, you got to see his video. It's awesome. It's a great review. Definitely check it out.
Thank you. I appreciate that. So you can find me on YouTube at Red King Reviews, on Instagram and Facebook at pretty much the same thing. And don't what's my tagline? Oh yeah, nothing in life gives you the right to be an asshole. Take care.
I love it. That's awesome.
Love that line. Love it.
Take care, guys.
You two have a great night.
All right. Take care, Raz. All right. And that will leave 4 because I'm actually going to go myself.
You are? Okay. Yeah, starting to get to that 3-hour mark and everything else. And I know people have come into work. I mean, we can still talk about games and like video games and everything else. So, but whoever has to leave, I get it. I understand.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna check out too. It's been a tiring night with my daughter, so I got in late, by the way, because she threw up again and all over me. So
All right, then you know what? We'll call it a night. Yeah, all right, so we'll call it a night tonight. Like I said,
don't let me be a party pooper though. I don't want to be a party pooper.
No, if you want the God's honest truth, I mean, I did the stream on Thursday, and then it's like today. I was like back to back. I've never had that before, so I'm kind of like, And then
No, it's actually a good thing though. That's actually growth right there, man. You know, so yeah.
Thursday was a good stream too. I gotta hand it to you. Very good.
I tried to do my best. I mean, like I said, the point of the stream is to get everybody out there to hopefully get the community spread higher and wider with numbers, and to get everybody to see, hey, there's more than one of us, and you may prefer this reviewer over this reviewer, but at least give these guys a chance and let's check it out and see what's going on. So, alrighty, I'm gonna call it for the night and everything else. I'd like to thank everybody that came on this evening. We had a great time talking about literally everything we possibly could. Thank you to my past guests and all that earlier tonight for coming in. And definitely thank you guys as usual for coming in and, being the support of this channel, because like you guys make this happen a lot too. And this man, Norv, man, you're killing it, man. You're killing it. That's all I gotta say. You're killing it with the thing. I mean, like, you are. You're killing it. Ken is killing it with his
I'm actually kind of surprised because I'm just doing my thing.
Oh yeah, I should share before I go to that Ghostmax. I am reading The Last Ronin right now, and it's good. I think I'm 20 pages in, I think, and yeah, I'm loving it. It's great.
I need to read that book myself and everything. Right now, I just picked this thing up, Heaven Breaker.
Oh yeah, that's right. You
did too, Anthony. I did too.
Right? And I'm kind of surprised, but like this is actually all mech pilot stuff and everything, all done in Old English. Oh. And when I was actually reading the prologue in this thing and everything like that, you kind of like read it like Adam Driver, like he's actually Merry Old England or something like that. So like it's great. It's a good book. It's a good book. I'm actually just a couple of chapters in. I love it. So
good
that's
read.
What I'm doing. And then I need to get back into manga or something to save my life.
All righty, so I thank you guys again for coming out. We'll do the outros like we usually do. If Optination is still there, I'll let him go first.
Yeah, sure. Can you guys hear me?
Oh yeah, I'm getting concerned here. Like, who are you hunting? That's not a typical toy hunt drive. You look like you're ready to like take something.
This thing's like background music, like dum dum dum.
Okay, here's the deal. All I know is this: if actually something happens and this pops up, we're getting Robert Stack from the grave. We're going to call Robert Stack from the grave and solve this unsolved mystery right here. Get it? Robert Stack, unsolved mystery.
I get it.
Yeah, I get it.
You need to shame it? No, I'm not going to shame it.
You need some epic music in the background though right now. Like you need some gunship in the background or something like that, just so you can actually have this ride,
Can I don't want to put something on that's going to get me banned.
Yeah, don't get banned.
Don't get banned.
How about this one? Maybe this one. That's too short.
I don't know if that's actually is.
I think it's 8 notes or 8 seconds.
I mean, it's epic, but it's not as crazy. I think
There you go.
Nice.
Okay, it's under 10 seconds, so I can get away with that one.
There you go.
Hey, John, make sure you concentrate when you get one of these.
Oh, I'm concentrating. Don't worry.
I don't want to see you running up against the wall and hearing you go like this.
And watch that sound effect is actually what you get flagged for.
Actually, you know what? It's like seeing him drive. It's like just pull up to some random stranger and just have him like blast this.
And then they look at you and just say, "That's how I roll."
Awesome.
Get a speaker on the outside of your car and just play that.
Right.
Let's see. Oh wait. And if it's one of the older fans, I think you can play that.
Zoom in on me real quick.
Yeah, follow that car. Get him.
Zoom in on me real quick.
Right now we're playing Grand Theft Optination.
I like that.
Special guest, Mr. Whoopi, the ice cream truck from Grand Theft Auto Vice City.
Zoom in on me real quick.
And it's 50,000 flavors of death. Actually, no, Ghostbacks can narrate it better than me.
On the next episode of Can We Make It to Energon Station?
Yikes.
Oh, no way.
At
You're
least
that
you're not
long,
going to look
man.
for electric.
Yeah.
Quick, switch to Dark Energon.
Oh, wow.
And I also need an oil change too, so there's that.
Okay, I guess now we're getting requests for book club now.
Ultra Megatronus book club.
You know what? I leave that to Ninja Bill because him and Raziel do the book club stuff for the what the hell? I forgot the series that he does, but he does the Wheel of Time series.
Something of Time, yeah, that's right. Wheel of Time.
Wheels of Time series.
I'm going to come in with
And I am happy to report
Dun, dun, dun.
in about like 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Station. Wow.
Get that Energon.
Is it a Wawa? For Wawa fans?
Wow.
What else do I got here?
That's a Jersey thing.
Yeah,
Oh, that's a
Jersey
Chevron.
and
Here you go.
And Penn.
And when they give you that look, you just play this.
Run.
Yeah.
Must have sounds
And
like what else can I play on this thing?
369.
That's about 10 cents less than New York.
Yeah, I think so.
Now I want to play this area.
Nice.
Oh, he left.
Oh no, I'm still here.
It's okay. It's all good. Well, you know what? We're going to call it a night because everybody's got to do some, get some rest and everything else. So, since I got you on, John, first, you might as well do your outro.
Let me hurry and do my outro. Let me hurry and switch my cameras around.
Yep.
Front facing. And boom. Okay.
Oh, yes.
All right. It's Optimation Review here. You can find me on YouTube, Optimation Review. Find me on Facebook, Optimation Review. You can also find me on Instagram, Optimation_review. You can also find me on Patreon, patreon.com/Optimation. And you can also go to my toy store, planettoysutah.com, and find all your Transformers and all your kids' toys and everything, and soon to be Hot Wheels toys because I'm adding those to the site here very soon. And you can get that all shipped if you're within the USA. You can get that all shipped for $4.99 flat rate shipping anywhere in the USA.
Optimation, where's that again?
Where's what again?
Where's that site again?
Oh, planettoysutah.com.
That's right. Plug it.
Plug that. And for $4.99, you can have flat rate shipping and handling, and that makes it when it comes to getting your quality products. All right. So next on this one, okay, Ken. Because I'm going by the order that came in. So he came in last, but then you came in last afterwards. So
all right. So yeah, as always, I'm here hanging out. I just love hanging out and talking all these different topics with you guys. But yeah, I do reviews, and I've been expanding a little bit, some bike and riding videos, and then starting again video game videos. I had a separate channel, but now I'm kind of experimenting. I mean, we talked with Anthony about this last time, but I was one to separate everything, but now I'm gonna try chunking everything back together and see what happens. Just kind of curious. But yeah, so leave me a comment, do watch, and like those videos if you wish, and let me know if you like all these videos in one channel or not. That's the one question that's burning in my mind right now. But yeah, other than that, you can find me on YouTube, find me on Facebook, and find me hanging out with these guys. And I'm just gonna plug Ninja Bill because he didn't get to do an outro. So go find Ninja Bill and follow him. Thank you.
Okay, awesome. Thank you for doing the double plug there. And of course, who came in for? You know what? I'll go to Ghostmax. There we go.
Hey everyone, like I said before, I'm Ghostmax8 on here and on Twitch.tv. I'm a cartoonist, puppeteer, and real estate agent. Feel free to check out my channel. I'll do a couple streams, like either one stream a week or a few. It depends on how much time I have to do them. But I'm currently playing Lego Indiana Jones: The Original Adventures. My next stream, I'll be starting Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. And come check it out. Watch my VODs if you can't catch me live. All right. Have a great night.
Oh, and don't forget to coming soon. Your comic. You got to plug that too.
Well, no, the comic's been up,
Oh, I'm sorry.
forever.
I thought it was on a different site to catch, but if you want to plug it again,
Oh yeah. Now I do have now my Twitch channel is family friendly. My web comic is more humor for the grown-ups. It's titled Sacrificing Sanity. So the website is www.sacrificingsanity.com. Yep. So yeah, you're gonna find more of the humor for the grown-ups. Like I said, we are working on actually bringing it to animation.
Nice.
Slow process.
Good.
Now just trying to find some funding. All right.
Oh,
Thank
cool
you.
deal, man. Cool deal.
Right.
And up this on
Have a
for.
wonderful night.
Yep.
Really good down to drink.
Okay. I stream every couple of hours, but it really depends on how much I drink. I've been drinking water like crazy tonight, Anthony.
I'm still drinking coffee.
Oh, you got to
I might catch up on some drinking tonight and everything. I'm gonna be watching Acolyte tonight, so let's see what happens. Yeah.
No, this episode 5 is actually the best out of all of them. So far.
I
So
don't know.
far, I'm
We'll
thinking
talk
episode
about this
3,
next
but let's
time.
see what happens. All right, everybody.
We got hold on. Before you go, hold on. All right, so Matt, I get it, man. Like it's a sloppy written show, but you got to admit, episode 5 was better than the last 4.
Dude, it's a soap opera. Like this past episode, like I watched it this morning. I was like, "What is this? What is this?" Like, this is soap opera writing.
Well, that makes me want to see it even more because I really want to see exactly what everybody's actually griping about, and then I can't wait.
You know what it is? This is the whole thing, and I'll make this quick because I know we got to go. Is the fact that everybody's just trying to use an agenda excuse for everything. So from the Disney side, it's about the LGBTQ pushing the agenda from them. As far as the fandom is concerned, it's about the toxicity of basically bashing the LGBTQ, I believe, and the fact that it's like, oh, it's all about lesbian space witches. It's like, so no. The honest to God's truth is the fact that, you know what, they interpret the Force in a different way, and people got to understand it's like religion. Like it's a lot like religion and government. One side is different from the other. You don't have to agree with the one side, but you know, just enough with the hate mongering on this thing because I'm tired of it. You know, it's a freaking sci-fi show, for God's sake.
That's where you get your That's really where you get your toxicity from and everything like that. Is when everybody can't agree with things, and then all of a sudden it's just like, no, it's got to be my way. You know what I mean? Like you can't have that. It's actually
as far as space. Yeah, I mean, like they say, like the most toxic fans of Star Wars are the Star Wars fans.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
And it's pathetic. Yeah. So I'm sorry, I didn't even let Matt finish what he was going to say.
But I'm just saying, like, it just proved my statement from weeks ago that Star Wars: The Acolyte is a soap opera. Like, it's a soap opera.
Well, who's it coming from? Is it coming from the show, or is it coming from the people? That's the question.
Yeah.
Well,
all right,
I can't wait. I'm gonna get my tissue box. I'm gonna get ready for a good cry and everything at the soap opera. Let's see what.
No, you're gonna love this. Although you, I'm not gonna say nothing. All I know is I did love certain things that happened on the show, and I was pissed off about one thing that happened on the show. And I'm gonna let you try and figure it out, man. I'm gonna let you try and figure it out. And then when you figure it out, it's like, okay, yeah, I see why now.
All right, cool.
But they did do something that kind of justifies other things. So, all right, Norm, I'm sorry to cut you off, and here you go. All you.
All right. I am Diecast Norbs, Galactic Hooligan. You can actually find me on YouTube as Diecast Norbs Activate. You can actually find me on X. You can find me on Instagram, all under the same name. You can find me as Norbert D. Herrera Jr. on Instagram also and everything, where I'll actually post about Transformers and art eventually again. And then you can actually find us all on the Transformers Hooligans Hangout, where you can actually kind of come in, hang out, talk about robots, talk about anything you want and everything like that. Let's see what happens. Go crazy. And then just follow me on YouTube, especially because I'm actually up to 800 and I'm actually trying to get to 1,000 to defeat the algorithm gods that keep on plaguing me. So, so join me over there, please, and everything like that. And I would really deeply appreciate it. Remember, be mindful and be loving to yourselves, and make sure that you actually bring that whole entire situation to everyone around you and everything. 360 degrees. Back down to HQ, as always. And, as always, when these stop being magical, that's when I'll stop collecting. Look forward to talking to you.
Alrighty, and again, like
Very
the one thing that makes this show popular, well, I'm hoping it's becoming popular, but the one thing that makes the show powerful and keeps going is the fact that guys like you come on, people in the chat that are here joining, that and interacting. That's what makes it awesome. Being pushes me to continue to do this all the time, so I can try and make merch that's never going to sell later on. But that's okay, because this is like my own personal thing. I would love to see that. I would love to see a Diecast Norm shirt. I would like to see a New York Hunter Impression shirt. I would love to see a Ghost.
You're helping me with that, actually, right?
At one time I would have actually said no, but I can't, because I'm not popular enough or anything. I'm actually going to work on that now, because I need to actually do something good with it.
So here's a question before I do this, and this is kind of a weird thing I'm going to say. Did you guys catch the intro today?
I did not, because I was late.
I tried to, but it was lagging out like hell for me.
Okay, so what I'm going to do first is I'm going to do the intro for you guys of the show, and then I'm going to do the outro. I know it's kind of weird with these, what's going on. I just love to see the reaction. So this is going to be a long one, obviously. It's going to go through the following, blah, blah, blah. So let me play it. Here we go. This is the intro that you guys missed.
The following content may not be suitable for those under the age of 13. Viewer discretion is advised.
All right.
That is awesome. I love that.
She saw it that time. That was cool.
Dude, why are we dead? Why are we dead?
Well, also the story behind that this intro is that Raz said, yeah, the bus is on fire from the last intro that I did. He's like, yeah, and I'm, it's like I'm on distance. I feel like I'm like the dictator and all that stuff. It's like it's a shame that I wasn't able to blow it up. I'm like, wait till next.
Bro, now I need for you to make a continual story of this and everything, where we actually go off and get revenge against the giant robot that actually destroyed us and everything like that, and we actually go off to some mountain to train, and there's got to be something going on with this.
If I could do animation, I would love to do that, but I'm trying to figure out how to do this now, because what my idea is for the intros, I want to keep it as a surprise all the time, but since it's kind of like the summer, I figured, let me keep that one particular thing going. I just kind of come up with different ideas to try and make it funnier.
As soon as I saw that, what just starts going off in my head is what's that thing called again? Something Cop, Inferno Cop.
Oh yeah.
No, I do realize that. Actually, I do. Somebody told me about that before. That even though I can say this is the following content, it's not suitable for anybody 13. Viewer discretion is advised, but it's like if you're gonna have your 10-year-old kid watch our stream, first of all, I'm surprised they're staying up this late. Second of all, I'm surprised they even know about the stuff we collect. And third of all, where's mom and dad? Because the reality is that I can only air the stuff, I can do the disclaimers and stuff. But if mom was gonna be like, I'm gonna sue you because little Billy decided to watch your show and you were saying so many Who told you to watch it? Monitor your kid better than that. My fucking fault if your kid decided to watch the porno channel and he stumbled upon Live with Ultra Megatronus. Oh, I'm sorry, it's past the midnight hour. It is now Ultra Megatronus After Dark. Not my fault. You have the power to say unplug. You have the power to say no. You have the power to say, get the fuck out of here.
So this is what you do. After 10 o'clock, right? You have to make like a midtro where you actually have Ultra Megatronus After Dark, and then that's where you actually start up the new version of the thing.
And that's
hilarious.
Intro, outro, midtro. You see that?
Yep. Hold on. Because Matt's got his hand up. What happened?
And then at that point where you're doing the After Dark, you're wearing a smoking jacket.
That's right. That's right.
Do we want him to have a pipe too? Can we bring that?
No. Like, remember the night that we had the anime night?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so remember I had the character dressed up as Lupin the Third? There you go, smoking jacket. I just gotta change the color of the jacket. Nice. Now you guys give me ideas. All right, so Live Ultra Megatronus, then at 10 o'clock, Ultra Megatronus After Dark. And then, oh God, it's going to get worse and worse. Like, oh, it's the 11 o'clock hour. Guess what time it is? It's the X-rated version of it. And just keep stepping. I gotta read this too. Though, like, videos are age-gated from kid accounts provided that you set the correct setting. Yes, in fact, I did do the setting. So it's not YouTube. It's not for kid-friendly. I definitely did that because I figured in case anybody wanted to get stupid, I researched a little bit about it. I mean, I'm no technical person on this, but definitely one of the things I saw is this a child-friendly channel? No, it is not. So, but I can't control a little kid going to mom and dad's room, putting on the Xbox, and if their account says I can watch whatever I want, unfortunately, this is all I can do.
So in the middle of it,
there are there's no bowling balls that have plutonium in it, so please don't drop them off of buildings. So no plutonium.
Hey,
yeah.
I'm made it home.
I'm back home. Yay.
This week on Garbage Cans, I can't. No. Garbage Cans, I like playing with Transformers.
If you guys haven't seen my review of Ratchet, go and see it. I don't think I did a good job on it, I'm going to be honest.
No, don't downplay yourself. You did a good job.
Yeah, don't do that. Yes.
You know what it is? You don't feel happy about it, the power of editing. Just go back and just go back to the power of editing. Always remember that. At least you do it, man. I'm like the only one that's like, hey, he's hanging with reviewers, but I haven't seen a review about him. Yes, I did one review about a lightsaber, one about a mod, and then I think I did Ultra Magnus when it first came out. Yeah, but I might start doing live segments, like start doing like live like reviews, test of time and stuff.
Yeah. Plus, I mean, I have look cool on your. Plus, you're making Optimus look cool on your turntable there and everything. Now I have to go buy them.
I'm still withholding. I'm still not going to.
I'd like to too because he doesn't come with a blaster. But then all of a sudden, everybody's making shopping carts for him. So I don't know.
Yeah. The only Ken, I'll tell you right now. The only thing I would say is that if you don't care about another Laser Prime mold from Legacy, then I get it. I'm not gonna push anything. But Jimmy Jim will.
Oh yeah.
And Dark Ravage will.
No, and that's perfectly all right.
And the fact that he's got like the cassette dog, that's what did he name that spot? What's Bullseye? Oh no, a Bullseye is the name of the cassette. Which that's the only thing that made no sense to me. It's like, wait a minute, then you might as well have made the Target exclusive a freaking radio. But instead they did that. Maybe they should have made it a radio, like a limited edition Soundwave radio or blaster.
Or limited edition blaster would have actually been great in Target colors.
Yeah.
I
think blaster would have been a better choice for it. But and what's funny too? I look at this Target Prime, and he looks like he's sporting that '80s boombox look.
Yeah, he does.
It's like I can see that if they can do speakers also. After that,
his shoulders could be the speakers.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where he blasted the theme song from Target from his from the big subwoofers and everything on his his house. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, my thing is that I'm surprised they didn't go with the Volvo Prime version. I think that would be a beautiful way to go with it.
Yeah,
and the trailer messed with it.
Agreed.
Yeah, that's the other one that Norbs is trying to get me to get, the Volvo.
It's a good mold, Like
I got
I almost forgot this in the truck. I'm actually going to do this review tonight.
Look at that, Ken. Even John is like trying to
No,
peer pressure.
no, it's
Why?
cool.
Why is he trying to make it tempting? As soon as
No,
he
it's
said-
actually not very tempting. Don't worry about it. No, I have
No, I'm actually not trying to peer pressure. No, I was just saying I almost forgot it in the truck, and I'm going to do a review on it tonight.
Out of fairness, because we're dumping like Target Prime on Ken, we got to dump
No, it's
our party wall on Matt. So Norbs, where is it? Where's your TMNT party?
Oh, here it goes.
You know what?
So,
Because I'm
there you go.
reading the comic.
That's for peer pressure.
Because I'm
Ooh.
reading the comic, I purchased him today. He's on the way.
Oh, cool.
Jasper, you will buy that.
He will be Raphael on my desk.
Right now, he's actually not wearing any of the sashes because he's actually just the last Ronin to me right now with all the weapons.
There you
and
go.
everything. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Wait, so quick question: is that a TMNT transformer?
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I might get him. He looks kind of cool. You're kind of convincing me.
He's all right. You know what? What kills me about him? He doesn't have like the 3-fingered hand.
Yeah,
or
I'm
anything
kind of
like
sad
for him
about
or
that
anything,
too.
So like, I'm actually waiting
This
for
is
someone to
sounding perverted
3D print
now.
that. But he's cool though. I like it.
This is sounding perverted now. It's like the 3 fingers of death and all that stuff. And congratulations to HNE Toys turning 2 years old last week.
Nice.
Awesome.
Yep. Yeah, he keeps sharing that he's rebuilding, and hopefully he just keeps on growing and growing and growing. So good
hopefully
stuff.
everybody, and I don't even know what I'm doing right now. Like I got to see just how many I got sub wise. Like I said, I do this as a hobby, so I'm not getting cash cow or anything on it. So no, I don't.
Right.
This is just my own thing, and hey, this is Meth Earth. And holy hell, I made it to 70.
Nice.
Awesome.
That's in a short time too. That's actually good.
Thank you to Al that subscribed to my channel. I mean, like I said, it's about getting content out for you guys and hanging out with these guys and checking out their channels for awesome content. Believe me, and nobody's excluded for anything. Like I said, you've got Ghostmax8 over there doing video game streams on Twitch and checking out family-friendly stuff. So if you got kids out there and you want to see what kind of games that are good to play and are awesome, definitely check out his channel. You got Diecast North with the energy level that takes it to a next level of awesomeness. You've got New York Hunter over here, my brother from New York, down in Brooklyn. He always comes up with so much stuff in his 3D camera. Like, I love the 3D camera. Like,
thanks.
Everybody. And then you got Optimization. John is such an awesome guy, and check out his store. He's got awesome stuff there, which I got to get ready to order something from you soon.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Party Wall. And he got it at Target? I thought it was like a. I didn't know you can get it from Target.
You can actually, yeah.
Okay, I thought it was like only like a. I thought it was like an Amazon and GameStop exclusive.
Yeah, I don't think he's a Target exclusive. I think you can actually pretty much get him everywhere. I got my
No,
Jimmy. Like so.
That's not a Target exclusive, but Ken, just to let you know, this is a Target exclusive.
Really?
Wow.
I would have never guessed. Oh, wait, I would have never
It's
guessed.
beautiful.
Hey, John, do you have a Target
I looked
exclusive
for it at
too?
Walmart, but I couldn't
Do
find
you have a
it.
Target exclusive too? Do you have a Target exclusive?
You mean
I shop for mine
where the heck did I put?
Roebuck.
Didn't you just
Where
put
the
it
heck?
He lost his Target exclusive in 5 minutes.
I would have loved to have one like, look, I got it here.
Oh, wouldn't it be funny if he was at a
Where
Target
the
right
world
now
did-
and said, and here it is.
We'll be right. Oh, here it is.
You know what? There you go. Ooh, oh, and of course we have to show, because we can't discriminate on people getting peer pressured. So we have Norbs over here showing his version once again.
But I did purchase that one, so aha.
Yes,
Yeah,
but
but I didn't,
you know what?
so-
You did,
Expanding
but
it.
he didn't.
Oh.
He's like,
goes back, actually pulls out
They
his
are
proton
getting-
packs and starts cutting them off.
I gotta get me a proton pack, but they don't sell them anymore. I don't think.
Yeah,
The
just-
single one.
wait for one like that. Just wait for Halloween store to open up.
Yeah, but it's not the same.
Yeah,
You know that.
It's not
You know
my
that.
it's not my HasLab pack, but
Yeah, it's not the HasLab. I mean, smaller than the HasLab one, and but I think they're still selling the Spengler one.
yeah, they sell the Spengler Neutrona wand, and they also sell the 84 Neutrona wand now. You can even find that in GameStop.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Oh.
So
But yeah, Martin, I posted a thing. I am looking into doing T-shirts and hoodies for my cartoon and for my Twitch stream.
well, just like popping up these guys' stuff because they're saying they got merch too. It's very difficult, so be ready for the difficulties, of the merch.
yeah.
I mean, I did this shirt because I was just going to do it just to plug my channel, and that's it. I mean,
That's
anybody
enough.
wants to buy it,
That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make shirts and hoodies for all my team members.
Hmm.
So they can, for the cartoon, I'll have like shirts and hoodies for that and my and my Twitch stream just to advertise. And I want to see if I can get little QR codes on the things for the Twitch stream.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
I'm debating on doing a giveaway because I have actually two things. Well, I do have two of the Galvatrons, but one of them's with the shoulders, that's correct, and the other one is like the one I got from Dennis, and that's the one with the incorrect shoulders. I'm like, I got to keep those two. But I ended up getting a second Rodimus Prime, but I got to find out something too. I don't know. Because that's the one thing. Everybody shows up on giveaways.
That's true.
Like, it's free. Yeah, but in order to get that, you got to sign up for my channel. Then if you don't win, it's like, okay, bye, click.
If you give it away on like one of these streams and everything like that, I'll just like switch off and I'll be like, here I am.
I'd be like, I thought about doing the giveaway, but I'm like, you know what? If I've got to bribe you to subscribe to me, then it's not worth it. That means I'm not doing the job I'm supposed to be doing, which is giving you the content.
Yeah.
I mean, like if I do 1,000 and all that stuff, you're like, okay, well, here, listen, I got this. I don't need it. I'll give it away. Why the hell not? Let's see what's going on. Just had that half hour ago, but still have no cut the stream. Oh wow.
Yeah, we're just having
that's true,
fun.
actually.
Now we're just chatting and
This is usually what happens after we say goodbye, but
Yeah.
I was
this
just
is
looking
actually
at that.
got the end screen.
This is what we do after the show is over. It's like, okay, we just start BSing and it's like we're at one
we
for
should
another 45
include
minutes.
this. Yeah.
It's like no matter what, we're gonna get it. So all right, we all did the outro. Yeah.
So we've like coming dead now.
I just realized, well, I did the intro. You know what? I did the intro at like midnight or something like that, 15 after midnight. So it's like, okay, we restarted the show. We're back to square one.
Yay.
Now you're starting to get what I mean by the midtro. Like you do the midtro and then you're restarting the show again.
Yep.
Then we gotta change the background to mood lighting.
I called this Ultra Megatronus after stream after party.
Yeah.
Oh boy, everybody's gonna come up with these pornographic freaking titles for my show now.
Hey, for you, Soundwave 8084, we're actually going to start doing like an AMSR, like a sleep hypnosis thing for you and everything now, and everything dealing with toys or something,
The transformation.
Toys up and
Oh Lord,
here.
starting with that one. Yeah, let's do it again.
Hold on.
The wheels.
Is that AMSR enough? I don't know.
Just
pick up anything and go tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock.
That's strange.
Oops.
All right, back over to me.
Here we go.
Ooh. Oh wait,
It's so surreal.
I got one.
Ghost, you might as well get involved.
TikTok. Everyone in the street will buy this if you haven't already. TikTok.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna buy that guy. Whoa.
Oh, ice.
Nice.
I need fresh breath.
My friend used to say he would sell ice all the time, but he didn't mean that ice.
Here you go. I'll get my kids to bed at night.
Oh yeah.
The younglings.
Yep.
And peer pressure, folks. Peer pressure. Now we're getting goofy. Now we're getting silly goofy.
Yeah. That's good.
Oh, strobe light. Oh shit.
Oh, cool. Where's the
It's the after
ball?
party.
Someone's got to have a ball.
Oh, wait. Hold on. Okay, you do that, and let me see if I can find something really quick. Go with that.
Open Gangnam Style.
Oh, what? What did you say? Oh, Lord.
It's starting to get to me.
Come on, do that one time, Matt.
What's up?
Do it again.
All right, hold on.
I kind of want to take out my strobe light, but I can't find it right now. Oh. Yeah.
Gangnam Style. 낮에는 따사로운 인간적인 여자 커피 한 잔에 여유를 아는 품격 있는 여자 밤이 오면 심장이 뜨거워지는 여자 그런 반전 있는 여자 너는 선호해 낮에는 너만큼 따사로운 그런 선호해 커피 식기도 전에 원샷 때리는 선호해 밤이 오면 심장이 터져버리는 선호해 그런 선호해
I think I put. All right, I got it. Oh, Lord.
That's what I got for kids food.
Oh, that's
오빤 Gangnam Style.
Isn't the Psy actually like made like about $1 billion on this song?
Damn, I tried to time it perfectly. I was going to grab a Gundam figure. Hey, sounds the same. Oh, Lord, I'm getting comments already. This is
amazing.
Wait, what? What is this? Hold on. Do it, Danny, and start licking those toys real slow like. I don't have that. I don't have Marvin Gaye on this one yet.
You just got to put a hot tool in those toys.
I should download that video, but I'll probably get sued. I want royalties from a free freaking stream. Be glad I even aired that damn thing, but everybody else is freaking paying. Why do I freaking pay you?
Listen, Psy probably like made another $1 billion and everything off of that, off of just like playing it just now and everything like this. Psy, you'll be all right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
3 hours, 36 minutes.
Yeah, we got to call him that. Yeah.
We got to call
all right, guys.
All right, so
Yep.
so I'll do the quick version of this one. So check out Optination Reviews here at optination.com and also check out Planet Toys. You also want to check out Diecast Orbs and his Galactic Hooligan channel, as well as on Facebook and YouTube. Okay, we're gonna have New York Hunter Impressions. Check out his biking streams, which are very Asmar related, as well as his Marvel and Transformer reviews on that in his special 3D camera version. And also check out Ghost Max 8, who does reviews. He also will sell you a house for a really good deal, as well as all DC and TMNT stuff going on in today's society. And with that being said, I am the last of the Mohicans saying this one. I am Mark Sebastian, aka Ultra Megatronus. Remember this very well. You're never too old to feel too young. When it comes to collecting anything, collect life experiences itself. That is the best way to go. And it's the best way to live life. So with that being said, have a great night. Thank you for putting up with our insanity. This is probably by far the silliest fun I've had since last couple days. And we're going to end this. We're going to do this right. If I can find my outro, because I never find my outro, but guess what? Found it!